Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interest. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes can either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your breaker for tonight's show.
Oh my God.
Likes long walks on the beach, candlelight dinners in his Patrick Mahomes jersey.
None are better than this one, the best quarterback in the world.
Oh, there
Patrick
he is.
Mahomes.
And staring at the messy posters over his bed, it's Kamen Entchev. The moment you have been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. Kamen Entchev here with Steven Ryan. Ready for a big show. A lot of great stuff in the break room. I'm looking at that Vault series. I'm seeing Hydroflex. I'm seeing Chrome Flex like that Steve Young. We got ourselves the Diamond helmets. Steven, this is kind of insane odds. There's only 12 boxes left. We have 11 in 12 chance at a headliner. 7 photoed, and we got 4 secondary names, including speed flexes like Tony Romo. We got some awesome quarterbacks. Kurt Warner, Steve Young in there in the NFC West. Double up opportunity. We got King Derrick Henry. Mini helmets. We got Emmitt Smith, Justin Jefferson. The college is an 8 in 14 chance at a headliner. We got great ratios across the board. Cannot wait to get started, Steven. How are you doing today?
Fantastic comment. Like you said, fantastic ratios in every series I see here on the board. Are those? Am I reading that diamond board correctly?
11 and 12 chance. That's kind of wild.
I want to know what the one is.
I don't know. It's probably good.
Yeah.
I know the secondary names include Curtis Martin, my favorite looking autograph. That's a good one. Warren Moon. So got some great secondary headliners in there. Should be a great show. I'm pumped to get started, man. What are you looking forward to seeing tonight? Anything in particular?
Anything in particular? I gotta take a nice glance at the board here.
I mean, just wait till you see that Jason Taylor lid in the vault.
Right.
I know it's Jason Taylor, but that thing is nuts, man.
That Alex Smith Hydroflex is clean, too.
Mm-hmm.
That's a name that I know maybe the name isn't there, but really solid NFL player for a long time.
I don't know if we've ever had him.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's very rare to see him here in the room. Steve Young, Chrome. Gosh.
Yeah.
There's a lot to be had in that.
We got some
How
great
many vault
stuff,
keys?
guys.
We got 5?
5 vault keys. All 5 vault keys are out there, man.
Wow.
All 5 vault keys in play. So let's get the show started. 2 virtual dice looking for 6 or higher in the dice roll. No pre-fills. So let's get those orders moving. Let's knock out some breaks. Rolling that dice. We got 4 and a 1. That won't do. How about 6 and a 4, 10 on the dice roll? The messy number, the GOAT number, 10 on the dice roll. Heading on over to the Wheel of Names. Let's see what we're chasing tonight. Chase item of the day. How's everyone doing tonight, by the way? How's everyone in the chat doing tonight? Hopefully ready for some breaks. The slabs are the chase. We only have 3 slab cards left. One of them is Saquon Barkley. I'll tell you what, Steven, I'll do the same thing I did last night with the black and blue. If we can close out the last 3 boxes by 7 p.m. Central Time, aka the next 55 minutes, we'll go ahead and drop you guys a brand new, or rather a second chase wheel spin, rather. We'll do a second chase wheel spin if we get this closed out by 7 p.m. Central Time. So, not a bad chase. It's only $32 a spot, I believe. So, a good entry point for everybody in the break room. So, I guess since there's no top to bottom, or no pre-fill rather, let's do a top to bottom rundown on the UA Live break page. Let's start with this Vault series. This series is absolutely loaded, full of some awesome headliners in the Vault, including the best defensive player of all time, Lawrence Taylor, in the Vault. We still have the Trevor Lawrence, one of the talented young quarterbacks. How about a former Super Bowl MVP, Von Miller? That's a speed flex with the orange visor, Von Miller. We have a chrome flex, Steve Young, the best lefty quarterback of all time, with the red visor as well. There's that Jason Taylor. Let's take a closer look at this thing, because there's an inscription too. Oh, hold on. If you get a second to put those videos in, Steven. Looks like they're not in there. But looks like there's an inscription. It's a pink Hydro Flex. That thing is incredible. One of the best defensive players, ever in the NFL. Tony Romo on the AMP helmet. Always a good one for Cowboy fans. You can double up in that Vault with the Alex Smith and the Romo. Hydro Flex there, Alex Smith, former Pro Bowl quarterbacks. We do have the, Curtis Martin as well. Nicest looking auto in the game. Secondary headliners, Tony Dorsett, Keenan Allen, and Zay Flowers. So 11 headliners in 29 boxes, but 5 Vault keys with bonus gift cards, giving it a 16 in 29 chance at a headliner in the Vault. College break has really, really good odds. We got a 8 in 14 chance at a headliner if we count the Greg Olsen and Tony Dorsett. The secondary names, I know you and I are both huge LaDainian Tomlinson fans. That LTTCU lid with the purple face mask is very, very nice. Still got the DJ Moore authentic. I know the guys earlier, including myself in the chat, you in person, the customer fan base, everybody got riled up on the Caleb Williams versus Justin Fields debate. In Chicago, it is almost as divisive as politics, Steven.
Yeah, sure.
The Caleb Williams and Justin Fields debate. One thing that I think is no debate, though, is how good DJ Moore is. There's that Maryland authentic DJ Moore. He was 6th in the league in receiving yards last season. Say what you will about Justin Fields. Fantastic running quarterback. Not a great passing quarterback. Moore's never played with a truly great passer, and he's put up numbers regardless. Sky's the limit for this guy. We have Ray Lewis on that beautiful Miami lid. NFL's all-time tackle leader, Shannon Sharp, on the South Carolina lid. Sterling Sharp, former Triple Crown leader with the Green Bay Packers. Looks like we do have a slab break coming up, so we'll do the slabs next. We still have Greg Olsen and Tony Dorsett, secondary headliners in the Spring Break College Mixer. A full-size mixer, that is. The diamond helmets, we just mentioned it, Steven. 12 boxes left, 11 headliners left. Authentic helmets, Steve Young, Kurt Warner, Hall of Fame quarterbacks. You can double up one spot, both of those lids. Believe it or not, right now, Steven, I was looking up some numbers yesterday. You know how I geek out. I've been saying Mahomes is number 1 all time in passing touchdowns per game in the playoffs. Well, this last postseason, he averaged about 2 a game, brought his average down a little bit. Kurt Warner is now number 1 all time in playoff passing touchdowns per game and passing yards per game. And then Steve Young had 6 touchdown passes in the Super Bowl.
He did.
So 2 Hall of Famers in the NFC West. We got the Tony Romo Speed Flex in the NFC East. Same for A.J. Brown. We have Jamar Chase, Jerome Bettis, AFC North hits. We got King Derrick Henry. Secondary headliners, Warren Moon, Curtis Martin, Jackson Smith-Njigba, and Alvin Kamara. The QB room diamonds are loaded. 5 to go in the Vault single. Looks like that slab break just sold out. We have the college single, the jersey single, 7 to go. Edgerrin James, Trayvon Diggs, Randall Cunningham, Devontae Adams, Hines Ward, Evan Engram, Bob Greasy, LaDainian Tomlinson, all still out there, as is Steven Jackson. Mini helmets, Emmitt Smith, Justin Jefferson, Antonio Gates, Warren Sapp, and DeAndre Swift. So a lot of goodies left. Let's get started with the slab break. Slab single number 1. Go ahead and drop me a box number if you are in that break, guys. That would be Steve Ellis, Zach Cruz, Rudy Whalen, Dustin Rose, all in this break. Dustin, got some great news for you, brother. Last night, we got you that Albert Pujols photo after you went to bed. Dustin got in the chat telling us, hey, Kamen, if somebody wins the Albert Pujols, I'll trade him the Magic Larry Bird photo. Dallas Williams got the Pujols. He took home a dual-signed photo of Magic and Bird. Dustin Rose, a Cardinal fan, got the Albert Pujols. It was a blockbuster trade. I think worth it for both sides.
I do too. Sounds like a good deal.
Yeah, it was fun. So I'll give you guys about 30 seconds on a box number. Let me know what you guys would like. 24 folks watching. Drop in, say hello. We don't bite, Steven. We don't bite here. We are good people. 4 to go in that college double box, by the way. So let's get that done as well. Terrell Davis, O.J. Simpson still in there as well when I was going over headliners. Dustin says, that's awesome, brother. I appreciate it, Kamen. You got it, Dustin. We try to take care of you. Give a shout out to Dallas Williams as well, the guy that made the trade with you, Dustin Rose. Do you have a box number, Dustin? We have boxes 10, 15, and 21 in the slab cards. 10, 15, and 21. First come, first serve on that box number. Patrick Cody making moves. Got in that college double and that vault double. Probably the 2 best breaks in the room right now, besides maybe the diamond helmets.
Right.
We have vault, college, and diamonds all at once. We got good stuff. Let's do box 10, Steven.
Box 10, there you go.
Box 10. Thank you, sir. We will rock and roll with 10. So Dustin's got a 5 and 8 chance here. And then we got Steve, Zach, and Rudy each with 1 shot. Now, Rudy is known to be pretty good as an underdog, if you catch my drift. Rudy! Fantastic movie. Let's see if Rudy can get a snipe, if Steve can get one, if Zach can get one, or if it's going to go according to script for Dustin Rose. Can he leave these guys in the dust here in our slab single box? Some Saquon Barkley news. The headliner left in the series. Looks like the Giants will not franchise tag Saquon Barkley.
Yeah.
I know you and I were briefly talking off air. Maybe go to the Texans. I know you and I would both love to see him in Bear colors. I'll say
that'd be a great get.
for sure for Saquon. Dice roll was 10. We got 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, Rudy's got the NFC North. Zach's got the NFC South. And Steve has the AFC West. Dustin Rose, you've got the rest. So Dallas Williams, thanks for the trade last night. Reach out to me if you need anything in the future. I will see what I can do. There we go, Dustin. A lot of great people here in the break room making some awesome trades amongst each other. Well, here we go. Here is the Saquon Barkley. Mint 9. This is a Elite Primary Colors number 20 out of 25. Only 25 of these made. This is one of those pre-draft slab cards. That's a nice look right there. Dustin Rose, congrats on the Saquon Barkley. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Saquon Barkley, right off the bat. Really great guy as a running back. He's a great pass catcher. He was top 5 in the league in rush yards 2 years ago, Saquon Barkley. And he's been really, really good. I think if not for the injury, Steven could have been even better at this stage in his career. But it would be a great pickup for whoever gets him.
True.
If he's no longer a Giant, some NFL team's going to be lucky. Good job, Dustin, on the Saquon Barkley. One of the last, truly, top 10 picks as a running back.
Yeah, that's true.
Not something we see much anymore, Steven. Although Jahmyr Gibbs, Bijan Robinson got drafted relatively early, and those
Yeah.
guys did pretty good their rookie years.
They did. I mean, Saquon was good as rookie year, too.
He was amazing. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Saquon Barkley. That's what I was chasing, says Dustin. Thanks, guys. You're welcome, Dustin. Awesome card to chase. A lot of guys chase Saquon. Tough to catch, Mr. Barkley. Hello, Corey Duffy. What's up, Corey? Hello. Let us know what you want to rock and roll with here on the break page. Like we said off the top, Steven, 11 in 12 chance at a headliner in the Diamonds.
Right.
That is, quite frankly, I'm going to say it, pretty outrageous, man. Pretty outrageous, the headliner odds there. So hopefully that one gets hot. The vault, full of big names. Vault is, by the way, in case you guys have missed it, the vault is now all authentic and rep. There's no minis, there's no jerseys, no footballs, no slap cards. All the helmets in there are either authentic or rep. So, Sean says, I want to refer a friend. What do I do? So, Sean Bates, we do actually have a referral program. It's part of our Signature Club rewards program. Let me show you this, man. There is, I think it's a give 50 and get 50. So, if you refer a friend, you give $50, you get a $30 UA gift card. So give your friends $50 off their very first order as long as it's 100 plus, and get a $30 gift card for each successful referral. You must have a different mailing and IP address than the friend you are referring. So just to clarify, as far as this promo goes, this promo only works if they spend 100 or more in their very first order. So if they spend, $99, Steven, in one order, then they spend $700 the second order, it's not going to work.
Yeah.
It has to be 100 plus the first time. So they got to spend 50 of their own money. You spend 50 of yours to give it to them, and you get 30 back.
Okay.
So that is the referral program right there. If you have any further questions, you can email customer service. They can take you through it. Eric, headliners left in the vault. A lot of good ones in the vault. 2 to go in the vault, double. So all the photoed headliners, by the way, in the vault that are left are all authentic, Steven. That includes Lawrence Taylor. That includes Jason Taylor, 2 of the best Taylor defensive players. Trevor Lawrence, Lunar Authentic, the quarterback. Alex Smith, Hydro Speed Flex.
Wow.
We have the Steve Young Chrome Speed Flex. Top 10 quarterback of all time for me. Tony Romo Amp Helmet. They don't make amps anymore, Steven.
No,
they just don't
they
make
don't.
them. Very few of those out there. We got the Von Miller out there, the Curtis Martin. A lot of great stuff left. You can double up with Romo and Smith in the NFC East. Lawrence Taylor as well. So that's a great double up possibility out there in the NFC East. The Vault double box, only 2 spots to go. And then here are the videos. We have them in the single. We did pull this sick Justin Fields. But here's that 2020. I'm guessing that's comeback player of the year.
Yep, comeback player of the year.
CPOY, Alex Smith, risked his life to come back.
Yeah.
And he got that award. I think, honoring Sean Taylor on the back of the helmet as well. Very cool. And the inscription here, 2000 NFL Defensive Player of the Year, 6-time Pro Bowler, and 139.5 career sacks. The resume for Jason Taylor, Hall of Fame 17 as well. The sick pink Hydroflex for the Dolphins, number 99, the great Jason Taylor. Here's my favorite helmet on the series, the best lefty quarterback, the Chrome Flex, Steve Young. As great as Steve Young was, how much greater would it have been had he not sat behind Joe Montana for a little while?
That's a fair question.
Because this guy was a beast. A lot of folks, that didn't watch football back then, haven't watched the tapes. This guy was a great, great runner, Steve Young. One of the true best dual-threat quarterbacks ever, Steve Young. So we are pretty swamped with shipping. I'm guessing that you should have got an email for shipping if you won. I will say one thing, if we do trade sometimes, if there's trades where we flip the orders, sometimes the helmets that are won in trades do not get that email because they're going off the Shopify and what they can fulfill. But I would go ahead and reach out to customer service, They can answer that question a lot better than me, Steve. Obviously, I'm not a part of shipping. We are pretty swamped in shipping, but my guess is if you won something last Tuesday, it probably should have been sent out already. It's possible, Steven, it was sent out on Friday instead of Wednesday. It's 2 to 3 business days. It's Tuesday, it gets sent out on Friday. You may get it, today or tomorrow. So I would say give it a day or two. Otherwise, you can contact customer service, and they will take care of you. So those are our Vault headliners. A lot of great names, 2 spots to go. Let's get that Vault double knocked out. Likely our next break, the Vault singles only 3 away, Steven, as well. That'll be a great break to rock and roll with.
Absolutely. Dustin
Rose starting hot with a Saquon Barkley. A lot of goodies in there. Tony Romo. Where's my Tony Romo fans? A guy we almost never get in the break room.
Again, yeah.
Steven, the AMP Authentic Tony Romo. And then we have the Speedflex Authentic in the Diamonds QB room.
Got a lot of guys that don't show up to the room all too often in the room right now.
Romo's gotten some flack. I'm not saying he's my favorite color commentary guy, but man, some of the guys hating on Tony Romo. Guy's a fun personality. I know he tries a little hard sometimes, but I think he knows the game of football, Steven. Personally, I'm on that camp of I don't hate Romo as an announcer for me. Not my favorite, but not the worst, I would say.
I don't really listen to the announcers all too much.
No.
So.
I know on Sundays. I started listening after getting off that Sunday shift, but...
even then, I just watch the game. I let my own... I know what's happening. They don't need to announce it to me.
Okay.
Yeah,
you're not one of those announcer geeks.
Tony Romo played in the NFL for a long time.
Yeah, he knows the game.
He clearly knows what football is.
He knows the game. Tony Romo.
A lot better of a analyst than people give him credit for.
Absolutely. I think he was a lot better quarterback than people gave him credit for.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where when do mistakes happen at the wrong moment? But Romo was great in passer rating, multi-time Pro Bowl quarterback, and it's still a popular name among Cowboy fans.
That's true.
I mean, it took Jerry Jones a lot to let him go. As you know, Terrell Owens, a.k.a. Robbie Lopez, that's my quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Robbie talking about Justin Fields. Terrell Owens talking about Tony Romo. Currently on a Speedflex and an AMP here in the break room. Don't get him much. Don't get Alex Smith much. A lot of unique stuff. Don't get Jason Taylor much. Got some unique names in that vault. Von Miller.
Yeah,
one of the best defensive players in the game. Don't get him much either.
No, we do not.
What's up, Bill Cash? When is Spokes Break 2? That's a great question, man. Whenever it fills. We are a...
It's 8 away, though.
Yeah, I think it's 7 away. He bought in.
Oh, okay.
So I do see it as 7 away.
Perfect.
So all our breaks, we're on every single day, Steven. 12 p.m., 3 p.m., 6 p.m. Central Time. We do live fills. That break could happen in 20 minutes, or it could happen tomorrow at noon. Could happen tomorrow at 3. Whenever the break fills. It is the Chase Wheelspin today, so I would like to knock out another slab break for our guy, Bill Cash. So I'll drop in some links in the chat, Steven. The 2 vaults, I think, are coming up. 2 to go in that vault double box, 3 to go in that vault single box. So get those breaks going. I know NFL free agency starting in about a week here. But, our break room... It never rests, Steven.
Mm-hmm.
Never rests. I know one of the big combine guys was Xavier Worthy, ran a 4.21. Xavier Worthy is usually just a filler hit in our college series.
That's true.
So something like that could just be a filler in that college series. So
Future
that one
is maybe
4 to go, yep. Future Chief, if you listen to some people out there.
Well, it can't be Mike Evans anymore.
No. Mike Evans signing with the Bucks. Our guy Devin Butterworth was here in the chat yesterday, and he was #pumped.
Yes.
He was very, very pumped. Speaking of great receivers, do have some good ones left in the diamonds. Real quick, guys, I do encourage you guys to get in these diamonds. Top 5 in the league in receiving yards, back-to-back years, Steven, A.J. Brown. A lot of folks said Derrick Henry was done, Steven. You look up the numbers last season, Derrick Henry was 2nd in the league in rush yards. He is the best running back of our generation. McCaffrey maybe a little bit more talented overall, but CMC spent a lot of time injured. The last 10 years,
Yeah,
best running back in the league, Derrick Henry.
that's true.
And he's another guy that could be somewhere else on the team. Whatever team gets Derrick Henry this offseason, they're getting a beast.
They're getting an absolute beast, and he might feel regenerated,
Yeah.
re-engaged.
But McCaffrey was very good with the Panthers, but some injuries. When he went to the Niners, he felt rejuvenated.
Yeah, exactly.
You give Derrick Henry a new team, a new mission, this dude's going to bowl guys over. So
Bring him to Chicago.
bring him to Chicago. Love that helmet with the light blue ink, the white lunar. That thing is nice. Kurt Warner, the retro Ram authentic. Steve Young, that double box break. NFC West, a pair of Hall of Fame quarterbacks. You could double up with A.J. Brown and Tony Romo in the NFC East. And how about this? Jerome Bettis and Jamar Chase in the AFC North.
Nice.
One of the best young receivers, one of the all-time great running backs. That is, by the way, 7 photoed headliners. Steve Young, Tony Romo, Derrick Henry, Kurt Warner, Jerome Bettis, Jamar Chase, and A.J. Brown. And there's just 12 boxes left. 4 secondary names, Warren Moon, Curtis Martin, Jackson Smith-Njigba, and Alvin Kamara. So NFC West, NFC East, hot spots for some double-ups in this break. That one is just 6 to go in the double and 6 to go in the single. If you guys are looking for a lower entry point, we got the NFL's all-time leading rusher, Emmitt Smith. We got the top 2 receiver right now, Justin Jefferson, Antonio Gates, Warren Sapp, Creamsicle, DeAndre Swift in the minis. Jersey's pretty full of headliners, guys. College is stacked with big names. Come and get them. I would say, Steven, the one I personally want to see right now has to be the Steve Young Chrome Flex.
That thing is sweet looking.
I don't know if there's one thing you're looking at particularly, but
that would be the one probably too.
Yeah,
in terms of sheer look, yes.
Look at this thing. Look at this helmet. It's gold and red, like the 49ers. That is so sweet.
All gold.
Yeah, where are my Niner fans at? We got a lot of Niner fans in the room. Where are you guys at tonight? Don't miss out on Steve Young. This is a prize possession helmet, a PC item for any San Francisco 49er fan. Current NFL analyst Steve Young. That is a fantastic lid. I wonder where he stands on the Fields versus Caleb Williams debate.
Right, I'm curious.
Yeah, ask the legends what they think.
It seems like a lot of the players, former players, kind of just go with the vibe of you got to give the guy a chance.
Yeah.
It's to be fair to Fields, it has not been fair to him in terms of a consistent coaching staff or anything of that nature. But I've seen enough personally as well.
I'm a guy that believes in 3 years. You give a guy 3 years. He's been here 3 years. And nice.
I would have loved to see him with the same system, but clearly the last regime drafted this guy, and they couldn't give them a consistent system, so that didn't work out. Ryan Poles is trying his absolute best to give him some form of continuity.
Gave him DJ Moore. He did good with them, but not good enough.
But I'll say this much:
not good enough.
If you're a general manager in any capacity, and you don't have your guy, Justin Fields is not Ryan Poles' guy.
No.
Ryan Poles, you need to take a swing for the fence. If you want to be a GM for a long time, he wants to be a GM for the Bears.
It's about drafting your guy.
And he needs to take his guy.
Your guy.
And that's what needs to happen here.
Now, guys that, delivered right away, Kurt Warner for the Rams. He got picked to be a backup to Trent Green. Trent Green gets hurt. Kurt Warner wins the Super Bowl. The rest is history. Steve Young, a backup to Joe Montana. The Niners actually got rid of Joe Montana because of how good Steve Young was.
Yeah.
It was Montana was a little bit older. They stuck with Steve Young. He ended up being just fine as a backup quarterback. One guy that I can't wait to see what happens with, speaking of number 1 overall picks, I know you're high on him, Trevor Lawrence. It was an up and down year last year. That's a guy that could bounce back. That's a helmet that could raise in value in the vault. Trevor Lawrence, kind of a can't miss prospect. I saw something that compared the drafts. I think it was the draft Trevor Lawrence went with this current draft. And they were comparing Jaden Daniels to Justin Fields, Trevor Lawrence to Caleb Williams, the can't miss prospects.
Yeah.
It's kind of a very interesting little thing I saw on social media.
Where did Trey Lance fall in that?
He was not on there. Because Trey Lance doesn't exist.
What about Mac Jones?
Mac
Wilson.
Mac Jones's comparison was J.J. McCarthy. national champion winning
kind of the
quarterback.
guider of the team.
That helped win the championship. So that was an interesting one.
That was interesting. That is interesting.
We did pull that Caleb Williams in the college, but we do have DJ Moore, LaDainian Tomlinson. We have O.J. Simpson, Sterling Sharp, Ray Lewis. Got a lot of good ones, Steven.
Yeah. No,
I saw that Matthew Menace saw it. The comparison to Zach Wilson was Drake May.
Oh, no.
So that right there.
That doesn't further prove my point.
Yeah, that could be tough.
There's some people that work here that are high on Drake May. He can prove me wrong.
I think Alex is high on him, isn't he?
I thought it was Dom.
Oh, was it Dom? Or maybe both.
All I know is this. Common, he can prove me wrong in this one.
Yeah,
that's all.
Okay.
I'll be wrong.
Now
I'm just not doing it again.
BYU, place where actually Zach Wilson played at.
Yeah, BYU.
BYU, which is where Steve Young played.
Yeah.
Also where Jim McMahon played. So BYU actually has a pretty good history of quarterbacks. Zach Wilson was the opposite of that history.
Yeah, unlike North Carolina.
Yeah, North Carolina more of a basketball school. We do have a North Carolina legend in the break room. That'd be Lawrence Taylor in that vault series. If you guys want to get him.
Other actual good North Carolina players like Julius Peppers have been in here.
Yeah.
Javonte Williams can be lurking out there somewhere.
Yeah.
I just don't know about the quarterback position.
The quarterback spot. We'll see.
That's my only question with them.
It's going to be a lot of fun to see what happens with this latest draft. Very, very talented quarterback class. Also a very talented receiver class.
It's very talented all positions.
Yeah, that's what it is. The skill positions, quarterback and wideouts right now are the real deal. I think Matthew Menace saw the exact same thing. Now, it was basically making the comparison of a guy that seemingly has the tools to succeed, but we haven't seen him go up against the right teams. That's what that little... I think it was on Instagram, Matthew, I believe, is where we saw that. I'm going to offer up a little something, Steven, a little incentive for these guys in the breaks. It is 6:32 right now. If we can get to 5 boxes or more by 7 o'clock, we've done 1 already. So we get 4 more boxes done in the next 28 minutes. We'll have the first 5 boxes of the show entered into their own separate chase wheel spin. Now, how do we get the 4 more boxes, Steven? The path is pretty simple. We got 2 to go in the vault double. We got 3 to go in the vault single. That's 3 boxes right there. And we got 4 to go in the college double. That is 5 boxes right there.
Yeah, just like that.
So you guys get those done by 7 o'clock. We'll do a separate wheel spin. And then we'll keep the party rolling here in the UA Live break room. Speaking of draft picks, we got a former number 1 overall pick in the vault. Can you name which is the number 1 overall pick in here, Steven?
Alex Smith.
Alex Smith. That's it. Number 1 pick.
I'll never forget that.
Yeah.
That draft.
Out of Utah.
Utah. Urban
Alex
Meyer
Smith.
in the gang.
Yeah, Urban Meyer's coach. A certain guy named Aaron Rodgers went late in that first round.
It was supposed to go be them 1-2, right?
And then Rodgers slipped to 20-something.
20-something, yeah.
Yeah, and Alex Smith ended up being all right.
He was solid.
But for a number 1 pick, maybe
quite.
not the number 1 pick. But that is a sweet helmet. Alex Smith.
Was that 2006?
I think it was 07.
07? Yeah, because 06 was Mario Williams.
That's what I think.
No,
too.
07 is Jamarcus Russell. Maybe 05.
Maybe it was 05?
Yeah, it was 05.
2005 draft?
Yeah.
So number 1 overall pick, Alex Smith in that draft. Speaking of dual threat quarterbacks, he was a good dual threat guy.
The top 10 was really weak.
Who was second?
Ronnie Brown.
Yeah, the running back.
Yeah, Braylon Edwards from Michigan.
Receiver.
Cedric Benson.
Bears, baby. R.I.P.
Cadillac Williams.
All right.
Adam Pac-Man
Auburn.
Jones. Troy Williamson.
Was Cadillac drafted by the Bucks?
Yes, Buccaneers. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Antrell Roll. He was solid. Antrell Roll was solid. Carlos Rogers. Mike Williams. DeMarcus Ware went 11th.
Okay, he was good.
Yeah, he's Aaron Rodgers should have been the number 1 pick, Zach.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is without a doubt.
First slab, Brandon Keegan, was Saquon Barkley. It was our last remaining headliner in the slab cards. We did pull Saquon Barkley. 1 spot to go in that vault. Double box, guys. Let's get that vault knocked out. And let's see some headliner magic.
I think the vault double is going to be closed out here. So
Matthew McLaughlin in his house. What's up, Matthew? Thank you, sir. Vault double coming up.
I'll take care of that in a moment.
Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys, for the vault. First come, first serve in this awesome vault series. A lot of flexes left, a lot of custom lids left, a lot of good stuff left in that vault series. Come and get it, folks. Love the double up possibilities. Romo and Smith in the NFC East. Curtis Martin, Jason Taylor in the AFC East. Got some good options, Steven, to say the least. So Steven's getting that break finalized. If you are in that break, let me know those 2 box numbers, and we will rock and roll. I know Will just got in that jersey series. We're getting close on the jerseys as well. That one only being 5 spots to go. Diamonds are 5 spots to go. We are knocking on that door of some breaks.
Let me confirm it, and then we'll be ready to go.
5 vault keys left, Steven, still. With bonus gift cards, guys. Come and get those vault keys, folks. So having an absolute blast already, Steven. And we're just getting started tonight. I know last night was absolute fire in the 1 and 4. I know a couple of headliners went in the vault. But there are so many good ones. Definitely worth knocking out more of these breaks. It's one of those breaks, as soon as they see one, Steven, the rest will follow.
Right.
Justin Price is in here. Mark Taylor, Dan Scapetta, Patrick Cody, Patrick Woods, J.J. Jones, Patrick Cody, and then Matthew McLaughlin with the close. Oh, great question, Chronic Funk. Oh, this guy just likes the funk. He's like, we want the funk.
Can't blame him.
Everybody want the funk. So the vault keys are basically bonus gift cards. They range from anywhere as low as $50 to as much as $300. It's a gift card that you can spend in the break room. Now, some folks don't really get the vault keys. You get the gift card plus the item that comes out. So typically it's going to be, most likely, Steven, a full-size rep with a vault key rather than an authentic. It's probably not going to be a headliner. It's going to be a filler hit. But then you also get the gift card. So it's pretty much, on the level of at least like a secondary headliner.
Yeah.
So there's really no fillers in the vault, though. All full-size helmets, all big names. I just want the Chronic. There we go.
What number is those? 9 and 24?
9 and 24. Patrick Woods was just ahead of Matthew McLaughlin. We're going to roll with 9 and 24. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you, Matthew, for the box calls as well. Let's do 9 and 24 in the vault.
9 and 24 in the vault.
And actually, I think 9 is off the ticker. So we're going to go with the valid numbers. Correct me if I'm wrong, Steven. I believe 9 is not on our ticker.
I don't see 9.
Now, 24 is there. We can do 24. So we'll take one of Matthew's numbers. Because if we mix up the ticker, I give the guy that guessed first dibs to call his numbers out. But if you went with one that's not on our ticker, whoever called out the first valid numbers works. So would you like 19 or 23, Matthew, since you were second?
I think Saquon.
I can give you 19 or 23. Either one of those. And we'll do 24 for Patrick, the Mamba box.
That was 19, right?
This is actually 24.
24, sorry.
Yeah.
We don't want 19 yet?
We don't know. It's 19 or 23, because we don't have 9.
Fair enough.
So I'm giving Matthew a shot here to pick one of his numbers. Is it Joe Montana on the Chiefs? Or is it Michael Jordan? It's Joe Montana on the Chiefs. 19. Thank you, sir. 1-9.
Here you go. You're all set.
Thank you, Steven. Double box break coming up in the vault. You keep your same division for both. Let's see what's coming out here on the full-size Vault Series. All authentics or reps. Now, minis, jerseys. They're not in this series. All right, good luck, guys. 10 clicks on the way. Got ourselves up. Come on, click, buddy. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, Justin Price up top. Justin's got the NFC North. We got Patrick Cody in the NFC South. Mark Taylor's got the NFC East. It is Patrick Cody in the NFC West. Dan Scapetta, AFC North. J.J. Jones, AFC South. Patrick Woods, Bills fan in the AFC East. And Matthew McLaughlin, you've got the AFC West, man. Double the boxes. Double the fun in the sick Vault Series. Start with the Mamba box. Box 24. What do we got in here, Steven? This one I think might be authentic, man. I think this is an authentic. And it's a headliner. It is the GOAT defensive player, Lawrence Taylor, for Mark Taylor. So it's Taylor with the Taylor. LT, 3-time defensive player of the year, Lawrence Taylor, on the Giants Flash Authentic. He's got double-digit Pro Bowls, member of that 100-sack club, one of 2 defensive players ever to win the league MVP. That's the NFC East, and that is Mark Taylor. Let's go, Marky Mark. That is very, very nice on Lawrence Taylor. Yeah, beautiful auto for Lawrence Taylor.
Right.
Guy was, feared by many, considered by many, including myself, as the best defensive player. I know we get him quite a bit, but that's a huge name. That's a great hit. Definitely for $162. Mark Taylor's already got his money's worth with the Lawrence Taylor. Love that hit, man. Congrats. AFC South for JJ could be a Trevor Lawrence, rather, in that AFC South, man. Could pay off mighty nicely for you.
I'm going to write his.
Oh, you got his?
Yeah, I'll take care of it.
Okay. All right, that's good. Lawrence Taylor works. And I'll put this one over here next to Steven. I know it's not going to be, the top hit by the end of the night, but for now, let's give LT some love, right?
I'm game.
The man earned it. Man earned it. All right. We might have another authentic here, Steven. Is there another headliner? Ooh, I like this one. We got ourselves the NFC South, the Who Dat inscription. Who Dat, baby. It's Darren Sproles. That's Who Dat.
Okay.
Fantastic running back, part of the NFL 2010's All-Decade team as a kick and punt returner. Darren Sproles still has the single-season all-purpose record back in 2011 that has rushing yards, that is receiving yards, that is punt return and kick return yards. That record, Steven, with how we have a lack of return game these days, may never get broken.
Yeah,
so that is Patrick Cody with the Darren Sproles, a small running back. But, man, he was elusive. He was good. Beautiful Flash Authentic for the Saints with the Who Dat inscription going home to Patrick Cody. There we go, Patrick. So filler right there. Headliner odds just get better. Whenever you can get a filler authentic in the vault, it's not bad, right?
Not bad at all.
So Darren Sproles was fun. K-State running back in college. That record, by the way, Steven, 2,696 yards. The all-purpose record set back in 2011. That's a lot.
There's a lot.
Who says you gotta be big? 5'6", Steven. 5'6".
That's low center of gravity, baby.
Yeah, tough to tackle, Darren Sproles. Tough to tackle. Good job, Mr. Cody. Patrick in the winner's circle with Darren Sproles. So, vault key odds got better. Headliner odds got better. Definitely jump in next. You know what, William? It's got to be a small signature for a small guy. Are you kidding me? If I was a small guy, I would sign small. True to personality, right, Steven?
I mean, yeah.
True to personality. I'll say this, William, you're definitely right. Bernie Kosar, by comparison, his mini autograph is bigger than Darren Sproles' autograph. But they call this guy the lightning bug, Steven. Small guy, figures it'd be a small auto. It just makes sense.
It's true.
Just makes sense. Like the Saints flash with the gold face mask. Looks clean. Very, very clean. All right, so what are we going to do next? I think the Vault single was on that doorstep, isn't it?
Yes, it was.
He spent more time writing Who Dat. I like the inscription.
That's fair.
Who Dat with the exclamation point.
He has to emphasize.
Yeah. It's different. I mean, I like it. Beckett certified QR sticker on the back. I remember watching this guy in college football, Steven. Very, very explosive with those Wildcats. K-State product. All right, so we are very, very close on the Vault single box. Want to get that one done. 3 spots to go there. 2 to go in that college double. And already 2 to go in the next... Actually, sold out in the next Vault double. Excuse me.
There it is.
Excuse me. Sold out. Is it Matthew McLaughlin?
Yeah.
He's here to party.
Hold on 1 second. Whoa.
I do see sold out on our end.
So do I. Just was making sure something came across.
Actually, it's a team effort. Matthew got 4 started right away, but looks like we had Patrick, Justin, JJ, Dan. We got teamwork here in the break room in that Vault double box. One of the break room favorite series. If you look at the last, couple months, Steven, obviously High Roller is the most favorite, but that's here once a month. If you take the High Roller out, I'd argue the Vault is, right up there with the 1 and 4 in the practice squad for the most popular series in the UA Live break room. Like if it was the Prom Queen, Vault would get nominated for Prom Queen. I'll tell you that.
Seems incredibly accurate.
Yeah. All right, so the Vault double box number 2 is next. Vault double number 2. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys, for the Vault. And the guys that are in this Vault double and all the breaks that fill by 7 p.m. now, Steven, because we're at 5 boxes or more. Any break that fills by 7 p.m. is in its own separate chase wheel spin in addition to the slab wheel spin. So the guys in the slab wheel spin get in 2 wheel spins, Steven. Bonus gift cards coming out. It's in your interest to close out these breaks in the next 12 minutes to get in that chase wheel spin for the first 5 boxes or more of the show by 7.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's ready for you.
Let's do Allen Iverson and Larry Bird, 3 and 33.
All right.
That is the Vault. Thank you, JJ. Both of those work. Both going off the ticker. And we will rock and roll here for our second Vault double box. Matthew's got a 50-50 shot. Patrick, Justin, JJ, and Dan all have a 1 and 4 shot. With that said, there's 2 boxes coming out. These guys with the 1 spot could win 2 authentic helmets, Steven. For example, Tony Romo, Alex Smith is just one of the examples. Multiple possibilities to double up here in our Vault break. All right, we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 clicks. Matthew McLaughlin, Lions fan in the NFC North. Justin Price, hoping the price is right in the NFC South. Matthew's got the NFC East, NFC West, AFC North. NFC East, hot spot for headliners. NFC West, that's Steve Young, Chrome Flex. Matthew's got the AFC North, JJ AFC South. Dan AFC East and Patrick AFC West. Man, JJ keeps throwing on himself, Steven. He's jinxing himself with the AFC South. That is spooky. Maybe if next time he doesn't put it out there in the universe, maybe it won't happen next time.
Yeah.
Do you remember when Bob used to always say he gets the NFC South? He used to get it a lot, then he stopped saying it, and then he doesn't get the NFC South anymore. So it's one of those things. I'm a firm believer in the eat the sphere and the good mojo, the good karma, Steven. Maybe don't put that out there in the universe, JJ, if you don't want the AFC South. With that said, if there's a, Trevor Lawrence helmet coming out and you win it, I'll gladly take it off your hands, right? It wouldn't be so bad. 33 coming up. Cloud energy, right? It's all about energy, JJ. The positive energy here. I don't know. That's just me, Steven. I could be completely wrong, but I'm a believer in, if you put it out there in the universe, it may not end up, it may happen negatively for you. We got a vault key here. It's going to be our first vault key. It's going to be a full-size rep helmet plus a bonus gift card in the vault. Ooh, I like this a lot. I think this is one of these guys that we're going to forget how good they were, 10, 15 years from now, Steven. Led the NFL in rushing yards. Immediately off the bat, it is Zeke Elliott on the Dallas Cowboy helmet.
That's a good one.
That is Matthew McLaughlin, NFC East, the filler hit Zeke Elliott.
All right.
Another one of those early running back draft picks. And you know what? I'll be honest with you. I'm going to just go ahead and put this out there, Steven. The Dallas Cowboys missed Ezekiel Elliott this last season.
Yeah, they did.
In the red zone, they were not cutting it. Zeke could have helped Dallas. He was really, really good for a while. Led the NFL in rushing yards in his rookie season, 2016, and his third season, 2018. Three-time Pro Bowler. Has just under 9,000 career rushing yards already. He's still, believe it or not, 28 years old.
No.
Ezekiel Elliott.
I
don't think he's done yet.
I don't think so either, and I think it also just brings up the good point, they don't want to pay the running back, but you also just can't replace people.
No.
Either. It's not the exact same.
That's how they think
they
it
thought
is.
Tony Pollard was going to be an easy plug and play, but maybe Pollard benefits being the second guy.
It's not exactly just as simple as you just get rid of someone, right?
I know that's the way it's perceived and it's treated, but that doesn't mean it's going to be as effective.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Williams says not for what he wanted to get paid, maybe what he finally took. Yeah, I mean, you got to give and take. I do think for sure, though, was he worth what he wanted? That's a tough question to answer.
Yeah.
Did Dallas miss him this last season? 100% they did. The Cowboys in the goal line, in the red zone, settled for a lot of field goals, Steven.
Yeah.
Zeke Elliott is one of the best goal line backs in probably NFL history. So, good job, Matthew McLaughlin, on the Zeke hit right there. Ended up with $1 million. Yeah. I'll take that contract, Steven.
Yeah, that's a lot, yeah.
I'll take that contract. Just to clarify, I'm not saying he's one of the best running backs ever, but I'm saying he's one of the best running backs in the goal line situation.
One of those top 5 picks.
Yep, JSA certified on the Zeke.
What he did to Bama in the college football playoff
Was not fair.
It was not fair.
That was, I believe, the first year of the CFP.
Yep.
Alabama was the 1 seed, Ohio State was the 4 seed, and Zeke literally ran all over Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if he's going to be a pro football Hall of Famer, but this guy will be a college football Hall of Famer.
Whatever.
Zeke Elliott. So Matthew McLaughlin, congrats, Matthew.
Then they ran their way to a title.
They did. The Buckeyes. Then they beat Oregon and Marcus Mariota.
I mean, once you beat Bama, just how do you lose the next game?
If Alabama makes the playoff, the team they lose to is winning the championship. That happens pretty much every year.
I think that's actually
Michigan this last year, Ohio State. They lost to Clemson and then Georgia. So yeah,
they lose to the champion.
Did they lose to Georgia? They beat Georgia.
They lost to Georgia
once. They beat them a couple times. Yeah.
But no, but generally speaking,
yeah,
Bama loses to the eventual title winner or the title winner.
Yeah.
In that game.
Look at the last 10 years, though. Bama and Ohio State have been top-notch programs.
They have been, absolutely.
We do have a vault key, Matthew, if you're out there. We have A through E on the vault keys. So all the vault keys are left, including a $300 gift card, sir. Let me know what vault key you want. So 2 to go in that college double, 3 to go in that diamond double. Did
he double up there with 2 spots?
We have one more box
Okay,
still.
cool.
But let's do the vault key.
Yeah, absolutely.
B, Steven. So, vault key B. All right, Matthew.
B.
Now, Matthew knows all about running backs and his squads. His running back, Barry Sanders, arguably the GOAT running back for Matthew McLaughlin. And this is the Zeke. I wrote it up twice because I guess I like that one so much. All right. As Daniel Kyler pointed out, a lot of tape on these vault boxes. Because we keep reusing these for the gift cards. All right, $50, Matthew. Believe it or not, this is the low number. They're up to as high as $300. 50 is the low number. So, guys, come and get more of these vault keys. The amounts are going to go up, up, and up. Pretty sure there probably won't be a vault key in this one, though, Steven. Because this feels like an authentic. We got box 3. That's true. 3 at 35. It feels pretty heavy. Do I dare say it's a speed flex, Steven? I guess we'll find out. Well, I can already feel a visor on this bad boy. I can already feel a visor. And sheer look-wise, this might be the nicest helmet in the series. We got ourselves a pink Hydro Speed Flex Jason Taylor. Let's go. That is Dan Scappetta in the AFC East. That is beautiful. Got a bunch of inscriptions. Hall of Fame 17. Now we got the 2006 NFL Defensive Player of the Year, 6-time Pro Bowler, 139.5 career sacks. Arguably a top 10 pass rusher of all time. Beautiful lid, a speed flex. We got number 99 on the back. We got Hall of Fame. We got the Florida sticker on there as well. This is fantastic, man. Great job, Dan. Nice lid, says William. That's nice, says Charles. 6, says Danny. Chronic Funk, clearly not a Dolphin fan, says besides the Dolphins, that's a nice helmet. It is nice indeed. This is one that probably will stay on the desk tonight. Look at the pink visor, too, Steven.
It's a beautiful, beautiful.
This thing is nice. Part of that great Dolphin defense in the early 2000s. Zach Thomas, Patrick Surtain, the first. Those guys were good. That was a great defense, a great hit for Dan Scappetta. One spot, $162. This lid, Steven, worth a lot more than that. I'll say that. And if you want to keep this, this is one that looks really nice on the shelf. You know, people come over and they're like, whoa, right, Steven?
Whoa.
Whoa. That's the best way to describe this helmet. Whoa. Jason Taylor Hydro Speed Flex. This dude was an athlete, Mr. 99. All right. Really close on a bunch of stuff, Steven. 3 to go in the Diamond Double, 2 to go in the College Double, 2 to go in the Vault Single, 3 to go in the Slabs, 3 to go in the Jerseys, 4 to go in the Diamond Single. Guys, get your orders ASAP, and I do mean ASAP. Because I told you guys, I'm a man of my word, all the breaks that close up by 7 o'clock are in their own separate wheel spin. Now, we don't have to break them at 7, but if they're not closed by, 7 o'clock, you guys will not be in that separate Chase wheel spin.
Literally a minute.
Yeah. Anything postmarked 7 p.m. will count, Steven. But if it's postmarked 7:01, it'll be a little bit late. So it's up to 7 and 59 seconds for these guys. So pick a break, jump in. You got a chance at a gift card anywhere from $1 to $100 on that wheel spin. Jeffrey Greco, Justin Price, Timothy Manning, Reginald Taglicott, Patrick Cody, and Dustin Rose, Derek Jacoby, Dan Scappetta, J.J. Jones, all these guys in the last 15 minutes or so, Steven, are making action on that break page. Making moves. Let's make these happen, guys.
All right, let's keep that going.
The vault is cool. The vault is hot. Come and get it while you still can. Another one of these series. Last night I told Robbie, I don't think the 1 and 4 is going to survive the night. And it didn't. All 40 boxes went.
Rarely does it.
This vault, believe it or not, after these last 2 double boxes, we're only down to 25 left. These could go pretty quick, Steven.
Yes, they could.
They could go pretty quick.
Still too many good hits out there.
Yeah, there's still flexes out there. Alex Smith, Steve Young. A lot of goodies. Who won the machines last night? The Mahomes last night, says Danny. On the autocorrect. Ooh, that's a great question, Danny. I think it was Pete Jenkinson. He got one order all last night, Steven. Came in one time, $240 in a 1-in-4 double. Got a Mahomes lid that's worth around $3,000 for $240.
In the last double.
Yes, the very last one.
What a time to step in.
It was crazy. And he's like, what's going on, guys? What are we chasing? I was like, oh boy, Pete, we're chasing Mahomes. And he's like, oh, I guess I got to get in. And it worked out, Steven.
The struggle.
Worked out pretty good for him last night. Are these guys going to beat the clock at 7:01, Steven?
Oh, I
don't see anything.
I don't have anything either.
All right.
So that wheel spin is ready for you.
Yeah, that's it. That's a whole extra minute. So I'll go ahead and write up Dan's Jason Taylor, and we'll do the wheel spin for all the guys in the breaks that were done by 7 o'clock. Now, I don't always offer that, Steven. It's something I do once in a while. But I always say it's to your advantage to watch the show. It's your advantage to buy early. Because, you and I know between 8 and 9 o'clock, the break room is bumping. 9 and 10 o'clock, the break room is bumping. I want to get that, 6 to 7 hour bumping as well, which it often is. But, typically not quite as hot as the 7 to 9 window.
Right.
7 to 10, where the room is usually absolutely on fire.
All right, I think the second slab series just sold out, actually.
Well, let me knock out the Chase wheel spin real
quick.
quick.
Take care of that. I'll get this slab ready for you.
And then those guys will be in that Chase wheel spin for the slabs. How far are we from O'Hare? Depends on traffic. Gosh, I've never been to O'Hare from here, Steven.
From here specifically?
Probably like 30 minutes, you think?
I'd say 30 minutes. 15 from my house.
Yeah, about 30.
That's all I know.
About 30 minutes, Dustin, but obviously it does depend on traffic. 30 minutes could turn into an hour real quick. But give or take that 30-minute ballpark from O'Hare. I've never been to O'Hare from here exactly, but that sounds about right. We got 4, 5, 6, 10 clicks for that bonus wheel spin. 9 and 10, it's Matthew McLaughlin. So Matthew, let us know what number you want to start on, sir. Otherwise, we'll start you on 1. Only a 37 for Colin earlier today.
Yeah, that sounds accurate.
Colin Rudisil. I think Robbie got fired up in the early show. I was like, oh boy. Reel him in, Colin, reel him in. That was funny. Guys, I'll give you about 30 seconds here. Matthew McLaughlin, otherwise, we'll start on 1. We are knocking out that slab break. Billy Cash, the new guy asking about it. Billy, it's coming up. Like I told him, could be an hour, could be 5 minutes, could be a day, Steven. You never know what's going to be hot in the break room. Although I'm pretty sure the vault will be pretty darn hot tonight.
It seems to have the momentum in its favor.
Yes. So, Matthew, are you there, sir? Matthew's, attracted to gift cards because he got that vault key. So he's a gift card machine right now. It's funny, if you read Danny's comment, I know he was autocorrecting the Mahomes, but I can also read it as, who won the machine last night? That is Albert Pujols.
Right.
Now, not only did Mahomes come out in the last box, the last double box of the night was Pujols followed by Mahomes. It was a pretty epic way to end that 1-in-4 series. All right, Matthew, I'm spinning this wheel. You got yourself a solid number. Not great, not bad. 41.
Wow,
$41 gift card for Matthew McLaughlin. 41.
Coming your way, Matt?
Coming your way, brother. He's got 91 in gift cards already, Steven. It's only 7:04 p.m.
Look, it's the Kelsey brothers.
Oh, they're there?
They're at the Cavs Celtics game.
Oh, look at that.
They're donning their jersey numbers.
Where's Taylor? Oh, 62 on a Cavs and 87 on a
Taylor's
Cavs.
not going to some Cavs game.
I'm surprised they're in Cleveland.
They're from Cleveland. They're from Ohio.
Yeah, I guess that's true. It's
I think
their
they
hometown.
got honored. They're getting honored today.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good. Jason Kelsey had one of the best retirement speeches of all time. Steven, I woke up, I put on ESPN, and I was like, dang, this is really good stuff.
Yeah.
Cavs probably losing tonight, playing the Celtics, who never lose, apparently.
They're really good.
I think it's 11 in a row for Boston.
They're a really good team.
Yes. So William Cash, James Van Der East, Dustin Rose, Zach Wright, and James Van Der East in our second slab break. So slab... Oh, if I could... Not all caps. Slab single number 2. Go ahead and drop me a box number. Yeah, come by Friday afternoon, Dustin. We can maybe even have you open up one box. I don't want to promise more, Steven. I know Bob broke a whole show, but it was not quite as busy back then. Maybe Dustin could be a one-box guy. Maybe open up a break. Wouldn't that be fun?
That'd be fun.
That'd be cool, Dustin. So, yeah, if you come on by, that'd be fun. I guess let us know. When do you fly in, man? What time are you arriving on Friday? But let me know on a box number for the slabs, guys. That is William, James, Dustin, and Zach. Only got 2 numbers left, Steven. Only 2 options left for these
21
slabs.
or 15.
21 or
15.
Sammy Sosa or Patrick Mahomes. Sammy Sosa was also in the 1-4 last night. It was a fun series.
A must-have to any Cubs fans collection.
Apparently. Zachary wants 21.
21 it is.
Dustin was a little bit behind with 15. We'll go first come, first serve, 21. Lands at 2 p.m.-ish, so, you know, if you're coming straight here, you could be here during the 3 p.m. show, right? Because it takes, about an hour to, get done after he lands. Be here at 3:34. Obviously, if you want to get some food before, you want to come in around 5 or 6, that's good, too. You are more than welcome, Dustin Rose. Whenever it is you do come in. Guess I'll have to let Brandon and Dom know. Dom's in Friday. Let this guy, rip a box, because he's earned it. 21 coming up. Let's get you guys thrown in the randomizer. 10 clicks. Are you staying in the city, Dustin, or where are you staying at? I was just in the city for the Bulls game the other day. Have you been to that Pequod's Pizza place, Steven?
I have not.
Oh, it was good.
I'm more of a Billy Goat guy.
Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. I love the UC, though. I think it's like the Jordan, whenever I see the Jordan and Pippen banners, the Bulls, championship banners, I get some sort of, really good vibes there.
Yeah. The UC's awesome. I love going there. Even if the Bulls are not up to the snuff that they need to be.
Yeah. Oh, you're literally right by the airport, out in Rosemont. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so come by whenever you want on Friday, man. If you want to, check into your hotel, settle in, you're more than welcome to come during the 6 p.m. show, brother. We would love to have you.
One to go on the college double, one to go on the vault.
All right, let's go. Zach Wright. I will say, if I'm being completely honest, Dustin, on Friday, whether it's 3 o'clock or 6 o'clock or 5 o'clock, it's not going to be fun driving from the airport. It's going to be... Friday nights in Chicagoland area are different, Steven. They are different with the traffic. Zach Wright's got the NFC North. We got Dustin Rose in the NFC South. Zach's got the NFC East. James NFC West. Dustin AFC North and South. James AFC East. And William Cash in the AFC West. Box 21. I think they just franchise tagged this guy. It's a rookie card. Mint 9. 2020 Panini Mosaic. It's T. Higgins.
Ooh.
Every Batman's got to have a Robin. Jamar Chase's Robin. Pretty darn good. T. Higgins. More than 1,000 yards receiving whenever he's healthy. No, had some injuries this last season, but also had a couple really highlight reel catches as well. Higgins. It's a rookie card because he's 85. He's currently 5. Mr. Higgins is a fantastic number 2 receiver for the Bengals. AFC North, going home to Dustin Rose on the T. Higgins. All right, Dustin. Very, very cool on this slab card. So one slab left in the series. And then we are done with the slab cards. Looks like a jersey break is next, Steven.
Mm-hmm.
And we're kind of starting to roll a little bit on the break page. Like I said, that 7 to 8 p.m. hour, typically one of the hottest hours of the day in the break room. Makes sense. Guys are, wrapping up with dinner. They're ready to party, and the break room is bumping. It's a nice card, Dustin. The mosaics look really, really clean, to say the least. All right, hard count jerseys are next. That'll be our first jersey break of the show. Jersey single number 1, go ahead and drop me a box number, guys. We got Blake, we got Will, Jeffrey, Zach, and Reginald Taglicod. Reggie Tags is in here, Steven, for the LaDainian Tomlinson.
Yeah, don't blame him.
Charger fan. I know why he's in here. You mentioned 1 to go in the vault in the college. We're also only 3 left in the diamond double.
It's none to go in college.
None to go in college. So we are on the doorstep of a bunch of breaks, guys. Come and get them. J.J. Jones, Dave Harris, Reginald Taglicott, Patrick Woods, Patrick Cody, James Van Der East, Zach Wright, Jeffrey Greco, Justin Price, Timothy Manning. These guys are attacking. Dustin says, my thing lately has been putting slab cards in the same case as an authentic of same athlete. Looks sick. Ooh, there you go. That does sound pretty cool. Jeffrey wants 13 here. 13 in the jerseys. Lucky number 13, perhaps. The Caleb Williams box, Steven. The future in Chicago. 13. Let's do it. Well, let's do it, guys. Blake Winchell. Wasn't it? Was it Winchell or was it? I'm trying to remember the quarterback's name in Friday Night Lights. The fictional character. I think it was Winchell, Steven. Something like that. We got some sort of quarterback royalty sort of in the break room here.
All right, you said 13 for the jerseys?
13 for the jerseys.
Yeah, 1 to go in the vault single and 2 to go in that diamond double, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh, let's go. Speaking of 13, Kurt Warner. I know Dustin has to like Kurt Warner, right? He's the Missouri guy. Probably like the Rams back in the day. How could you not like Kurt Warner? A guy was awesome.
13.
9 and 10 clicks. Zach Wright's got the NFC North. NFC South is Jeffrey Greco. Blake Winchell, NFC East. I know somebody in the chat's going to help me out if I was right on that quarterback in Friday Night Lights. Winchell. Zach Wright, NFC West. Will Junkie, AFC North. Reginald Taglicott, AFC South. Jeffrey Greco, AFC East. And lastly in the AFC West, it is Will. So box 13 of 35, the hard count jerseys. Well, whether or not it's the Friday Night Lights, quarterback name, Blake Winchell was most definitely a winner. It's the Dallas Cowboys number 2 receiver. Back-to-back number 2, Steven. It was Higgins. Now it's Brandon Cooks on the Dallas custom jersey.
Nice.
JSA certified. This guy had actually a pretty solid year this last year. I know CeeDee Lamb got all the accolades, and rightfully so. But Brandon Cooks, a rock solid for Dak Prescott. A good job, Blake Winchell in the East. Played with some good quarterbacks. Drew Brees as well, Brandon Cooks did. Just a very, very solid wide receiver. Mr. Cooks had more than 1,000 receiving yards actually with the Patriots in 2017. More than 1,000 with the Rams. Had more than 1,000 with the Saints. More than 1,000 with the Texans. I mean, he's been really good on several different franchises. Brandon Cooks. 8 touchdowns as well this last year with Dallas. Productive.
Productive indeed.
Productive. So good job, Blake, on the Brandon Cooks jersey. And we got college double next, looks like, Steven, right?
Yes, we do.
I like that college series because there's a lot of cool stuff. Like, we say this all the time, but There could be like Matt Leinart's, Vince Young's, Johnny Manziel's,
Right.
Jameis Winston, these guys that maybe not necessarily great NFL players, but those could be filler hits in the college series.
Very, very true.
Some goodies in that college break. 1 in 6 chance to win in college. A little bit better than the 1 in 8 in the NFL breaks. All right, 13 of 35. Good job, Blake. 1 spot. You win with 1 spot in the break room. You're always profiting, Steven. No doubt about that.
Now, who's going to go close those diamonds up?
Let's go. 11 headliners and 12 boxes.
I mean, it might be the best ratios we have
Ever.
here in the room.
With those few left. I know there's 4 secondary headliners, so it's a 7 in 12 chance at a photo headliner, which
Someone
again
did it.
includes Steve Young, Tony Romo, Derrick Henry, Kurt Warner, Jerome Bettis, Jamar Chase, and A.J. Brown. Secondary headliners, Warren Moon, Curtis Martin, Jackson Smith-Njigba, and Alvin Kamara. Those odds are really, really good. So, looks like the Taylors came out tonight. Yeah, the Taylors, Craig Crenshaw. What do you mean the Taylors? Oh, the 2 Taylors here, Lawrence Taylor and Jason Taylor. They sure did. Defense in the breaks tonight, Craig Crenshaw. Isn't Craig a Georgia Bulldog fan? Because there's a Terrell Davis Georgia helmet in that college series. I think the guy pulled Carson Beck earlier today, Steven, in the college.
That's a good pull. He's a really
Yeah.
good player.
Is it bad that I thought of the Taylors and I thought that he was making a reference to Travis
The
and
Kelce
Jason
brothers?
Kelsey
Yeah.
being in Cleveland? Taylor Swift. My mind works in funny ways, Steven. College double box is coming up. Oh, we got the Carson Beck earlier today. There we go. That's cool, man. Good job on Carson Beck. Very nice. Patrick Woods, Patrick Cody, Derek Jacoby, Patrick Cody, and J.J. Jones. J.J. is correct. It is not possible for him to get the AFC South this time, Steven.
Mm-hmm.
Physically impossible.
Well done.
Blake Winchell says, thank you guys. You're welcome, Blake. Thanks so much for playing, brother. Congrats on that, Brandon Cooks. Mini helmets left. William Maynard. That would be Emmitt Smith, Justin Jefferson, Antonio Gates, Warren Sapp, DeAndre Swift, and secondary guys, Jeff Garcia and Dan Hampton. So that's only 16 minis left, 7 headliners left.
And you're on college double, right?
College double. Well, good job, Nicholas. Good news, man. Says, got an email. I have a USPS package coming from y'all. Didn't have a clue I won something. Well, that's the beauty about the break room, Steven. You do not have to be present to win. You win, we ship it out to you no matter what. Who got the Jason Taylor, Steven? Mike Alonzo's jealous.
Dan Scapetta.
Dan Scapetta with 1 spot. $162. Not bad. Probably his favorite pool ever, says Craig on the Carson Beck. And then Johnny Pop Wizard in the house says, fellas. What's up, Wizard Man? What's going on, Johnny Pop? Big time Lion fan has entered the break room. The Wizard. So Jason Santos, typically we ship on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and it takes 2 to 3 business days. We did have like our second biggest week in company history last week, Steven. We did get backed up a little bit on shipping, so it might be just a little bit longer if you won something last week or this week, but it's typically 2 to 3 business days from when we ship, which is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Officially. We do mix it up a little bit, Steven, but those are the official days we ship. Doing good, Johnny Pop. Doing real good. And Jason, again, depends on when you want it. If you want it on Friday, you probably wouldn't get it yet because, all the stuff on Friday got shipped out this Monday, for example.
Yeah.
Jason won something on 3-1 and 3-3 that shipped today, so perfect. So good stuff, man. Very cool. And Craig says, check your email. So Jason, if you play a lot, they'll bundle stuff together I usually get shipments info on Mondays, says JJ Jones. Yeah, no problem, Jordan. Guys, we'll give you 30 seconds on a box number, Steven. That would be Patrick, Derek, Patrick, and JJ Jones. 2 box numbers, actually. Double box in the college. If I don't get a number in the next 30 seconds, we're going to the wheel to the side, because we do have a few breaks coming up. And we got a vault double, a vault single, and a diamond double as well. So JJ Jones won 6 and 9. Jason Santos says, Johnny, I'm also a diehard Lion fan. Well, one of the most common names in the break room, Steven, and I'm kind of shocked that he's not currently in the breaks right now, because we always have him, is Barry Sanders.
That's true.
It's a great break room for Barry Sanders fan. Craig Crenshaw, the diamond helmets are 11 and 12 chance at a headliner. That is counting the listing. So that is counting the secondary headliners that are not photoed. Warren Moon, Curtis Martin, Jackson Smith Najigba, and Alvin Kamara. 7 and 12 chance at a photoed headliner. Steve Young, Tony Romo, Speedflex, Derrick Henry, Authentic, Kurt Warner, Jerome Bettis, Jamar Chase, A.J. Brown. The diamond helmets, which are all authentic. I think Reginald Taglica's a Charger fan, Jason Santos. If Reggie Tags is watching, maybe he should jump into college break. LaDainian Tomlinson on a TCU lid in here, Steven. Not to mention LT and the jerseys as well. So some good options for Charger fans in the break room.
Love LaDainian Tomlinson.
Good stuff, Jason. We'll be back next year. Guaranteed. He guarantees it. As a Bear fan, Steven, NFC North, it's going to be really good. Packers, Lions, young teams. Vikings, defense looked better this last year. It's going to be a tough division for years to come.
That's a fact.
One of the best in football. No doubt about that. So 9 and 10 clicks. Patrick Woods up top's got the Big 10. Big 12 is J.J. Jones. Derek Jacoby in the ACC and the Pac-12. Patrick Cody, SEC. And everything else here for a college double box. I'll start with 6. Then we'll do 9 next for the double. All right, good luck, guys. Let's see what we got here. I think it's a full-size rep helmet, Steven. Ooh, this is nice. This is nice. One of my favorite looking autographs. It's Thurman Thomas on Oklahoma State.
Yes, sir.
That's just the filler, Steven. That's the Big 12. It's J.J. Jones. He's out of the AFC South. He's in the Big 12 for Thurman Thomas. Now, he was the older player, Steven, but put this into perspective. This is how good Thurman Thomas was. Barry Sanders was his backup in college. Let that sink in. He was the starter. Barry Sanders was the backup. Beautiful Oklahoma State lid. Pro and college football Hall of Famer. Bill's great 1991 MVP. One of the best running backs of all time. Both at the pro level and the college level. Thurman Thomas on that sick Oklahoma State lid. Very nice. So, there we go. The Charger memorabilia is great, Matthew. The Terminator, says Chronic Funk. Wow, nice, says Craig Crenshaw. I was just typing that. Barry was sat behind him, says Jason. He did. I'm sure you've seen the Bye Bye Barry documentary, Jason. I just watched it like a week and a half ago, Steven. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
It was really, really good. So good job there, J.J. Jones on Thurman Thomas. I want to watch that Bills one with Thomas. The one on Netflix where they lost the 4 straight Super Bowls, Steven. Have you seen that one? I actually have not.
I haven't seen it, but it sounds like real depressing.
Depressing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I generally like to watch positive things.
Right. That's
not
true.
Trying to say it's not. What they did is fantastic, and I love the hindsight on, like, you know, that should be celebrated more than it should be not demonized, but hated upon.
Yeah.
But I don't know if
You don't want to watch that? It's too painful.
it looks painful.
It makes you think of the Cubs spring 2016.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Painful.
This is about pre-2010, whenever we hired Theo Epstein.
Is Chronic Funk a Bills fan? Did we just make his day not good? Says a low blow. Yeah, sorry, man.
I mean, I would watch it, but I would feel horrible.
Phenomenal organization. To make it to 4 straight Super Bowls.
That's what I'm saying. It should be celebrated.
It's probably something we'll never see again.
Well, yeah, I 100%
it's tough. Although the Chiefs, the Chiefs may do it. The Chiefs may do it. Fails of Buffalo is about what they did to get there, says. More about what they did to get there, says Patrick. So
I'll watch that.
It's got some positivity, Steven.
I'll watch that. I'll watch the dominance.
Yeah.
I mean, Bruce Smith had up to 200 sacks.
200 sacks, the most ever.
That's absurd.
Right?
That is absurd.
Chronic Funk is a Bills fan, of course, Steven. Of course. All right, one more box in the double box. It is box 9 here, 9 of 35. I don't know. Making it to 4 straight championship games, I say impressive.
I agree.
Full-size rep helmet again, Steven. What do we got in here? Oh, this is why I love the college series. This is one of my favorite-looking college lids. How about the 1976 Heisman Trophy winner, Tony Dorsett?
Okay.
One of the best running backs of all time. You've worked with me now for 2.5 years, Steven. This is one of my top 10 favorite stats in NFL history and college football history. The only guy that's topped in all time in NFL rushing yards and college rushing yards, Tony Dorsett.
Yeah, there you go.
No one ever has done it but him. That is the ACC. That is Derek Jacobi on the Pittsburgh helmet. Tony Dorsett's secondary headliner. Very, very nice. A lot of great Pitt guys. We talk about it all the time. Dan Marino, Larry Fitzgerald, Aaron Donald, Tony Dorsett. Who am I missing? That's just a few guys just off the top of my head.
Who'd you say again? Sorry.
Marino, Aaron Donald,
yeah,
Larry Fitz, my favorite.
Darrelle Revis.
Another
fantastic player.
Tony Dorsett, obviously. Yeah, a nice little tradition.
It's highly underrated.
It's a pretty good Pitt Panther tradition.
Kenny Pickett.
No, not him. Not him. Good job, Derek. That is Tony Dorsett. A couple of pro and college football running backs, both of them Hall of Fame running backs in that break. So good job, Derek Jacobi. Derek had a couple spots. Paid off nicely with a Tony Dorsett. So we got Matthew and Jason talking trades in the chat. So good luck, guys, on those trades. Just so you do know, Jason, we do have a lot of Lions in the room, Steven. Another very common Lion, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Calvin Johnson, we get a lot. It's been an influx of Jared Goff lately. So get a lot of good Lions in the room. Obviously, Barry Sanders, the most common one for sure. Really nice looking lid, says Craig Crenshaw. I agree, man. Look at the gold ink as well in the Thurman Thomas, too. Tony Dorsett, rather. We just pulled Thurman Thomas. This is Tony D.
I love
Dorsett. Yeah, it's clean, Steven. Very, very clean. His autograph is really good, too. We don't talk about that often, but I like his autograph.
Right.
Fantastic, Tony Dorsett.
James Conner.
I'm
not even like...
Not quite on the level of the other guys we listed.
But I'm just saying, these are solid NFL.
Yeah.
Mike Ditka,
the coach.
Curtis Martin.
Yes. Curtis Martin out there in the vault. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
LaShawn McCoy.
Shady.
Yeah, they've had a really solid.
It's a
solid school.
It's a pretty good tradition for football players.
I am not gonna say that name.
Which one? Are you gonna? Is it a hard name to say?
Nope.
Okay.
It's just a name that shouldn't be said.
Okay, that's fair. Vault single number 1. Go ahead and drop me a box number in the vault. Then we have the diamond double to follow, and then get those next orders going.
Yep, absolutely. That's what you guys gotta get rocking and rolling with here.
Because we're a little bit open on the break page right now, but obviously that could change in a hurry, Steven. I know the vault double is very close. 2 spots to go. Now we got Sean Blasco wants the Sammy Sosa box. 21. Thank you, Sean. I'll give you a basketball reference for 21, Steven. Patrick Beverly.
Okay, there you go.
A little Pat Bev. 21 going off the ticker for the vault. Football 21. Prime time.
Prime time, baby.
That's a good football 21. That's real good.
All right, 21 in the vault. Single, correct?
Vault single. And actually, we did 21 in the slabs, right?
Yes.
So it's just 15 will be the last one.
Maybe just take off the ticket, probably.
Dominique Wilkins, one of the best dunkers of all time, Craig Crenshaw. Another good 21. Dominique. Guy was a beast. Another Atlanta 21. Look at that. Going Atlanta 21s. Michael, or Mr. Not Michael. Deion Sanders and Dominique Wilkins. Both 21s for Atlanta. All right, guys. Throw you guys in the randomizer. Let's rock and roll for the vault. This one feels kind of heavy, Steven. Got some heft to it. We got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 clicks. JJ Jones out of the AFC South. Take notes, JJ. Take notes, my man. You did not mention the AFC South, and you didn't get the AFC South. You've got the NFC North. Dave Harris in the NFC South. Sean Blasco in the NFC East. Omar Ramirez Nieves right where he wants to be. He's a 49er fan. He's got the NFC West. He could get a Chrome Speed Flex Steve Young. Brooks Ellis, AFC North. Reginald Taglicott, AFC South. Johnny Pop Wizard, AFC East. And Jeffrey Greco, AFC West. So it's, you know what? It's a Hydro Flex, Craig Crenshaw. It's a name we don't get often. I also love that Alex Smith is in the vault, man. Fantastic. JJ Jones says, we made it, baby. Frozen North time. He didn't bring up the AFC South, Steven, and he didn't get the division.
There you go.
That's how it works. All right, what do we got here? Box 21 coming up. 21 of 35. I am pumped. Craig Crenshaw appreciates that Alex Smith lid, Steven. I know I sure do. I love me some Alex Smith. All right, this is definitely authentic, man. I can feel the weight on this bad boy. Oh, you can't make this stuff up, Steven. This is funny. He's out of the AFC South, JJ, and it's an AFC South headliner, Trevor Lawrence.
There we go.
On the Lunar Authentic. I'm sorry, man. I know it's not funny, but it is kind of interesting how the breaks work. Former #1 overall pick. This guy took the Jaguars to the playoffs a couple years ago. Won a playoff game, Trevor Lawrence. Guy's got all the tools. You know, big body, big arm, big athlete. Very, very positive future, perhaps. Very talented guy. AFC South. That is Reginald Taglicott. Good job, Reggie Tags. Awesome hit there for the vault single. That is going home to the AFC South, Mr. Taglicott. Very, very nice. So you don't want the AFC South and then the AFC South hits, Steven. I do always tell the guys, I get it. I'll be honest. I get that some divisions are better than others, but there's good stuff in every division. There's no such thing as a dead spot or a bad spot in the breaks. Beautiful, authentic, one of the best young quarterbacks, T-Law, the luscious locks, the single spot snipe for Reginald Taglicott. Very, very nice. Very, very, very nice on the T-Law. Mr. Manning says, I'll trade for that Law helmet if you're interested. There you go. Folks even want some trades for this one, Steven. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them one bit. It's an investment piece, as we like to say, right? A lot of potential on Trevor Lawrence.
Right.
So we'll put this one on the desk for now. I'm not sure if it's going to survive the night, but for now, we haven't done Trevor Lawrence in a hot minute for the headliner video. So
No, we have not.
We'll put him up here for now. Good job, Reggie Tags. I think it's kind of funny that I think you deleted the Trevor Lawrence instead of the Lawrence Taylor, but now they're both gone.
Works. Yeah, wow.
So it works out well for you. JJ to be back in the AFC South for the next Diamond break, plus 300, says JJ Jones. But what if you get a Warren Moon authentic, Steven? That wouldn't be so bad, would it? A Derrick Henry authentic. Double box break, AFC South, Derrick Henry, Warren Moon.
The horror.
That would be pretty sick. I mean, I love Derrick Henry. That's a sick AFC South hit in the Diamonds. What's up, Vince Vargas? What's going on? And we got Dustin Rose saying I'm willing to trade something crazy for that Alex Smith helmet. Huge fan. Makes sense. He's a Chief fan. A lot of Chief fans love Alex Smith. I know Mahomes is Mahomes, but Alex Smith, the guy that helped, the Chiefs for a few years. Mm-hmm. And, Mahomes learned under Alex Smith. Let's not forget that. Did learn from a true professional, Mr. Alex Smith. Diamonds are coming up next, Steven. The Diamond double box is on the way here. So that's going to be the QB room. This is one of my favorite series here. Diamond double number 1. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys. Is that Colin Rudisil's burner? Colin Rubino?
Yeah.
Colin Rudisil under Colin Rubino in the chat. It makes sense he wants that A.J. Brown. We got Derek Jacoby, Timothy Manning, J.J. Jones, Brian Maresca, and then Timothy Manning again for our Diamond break. We got 18 and 1 from Manning. I guess that makes sense.
18 and 1?
He wants 18. His name is Manning. It just makes a lot of sense, Steven. I'll tell you, it just makes sense.
And he went first overall.
And it's the QB room, so that also makes sense. All right, let me get these off the ticker. 1 and 18 in the Diamonds. 11 headliners and 12 boxes in this series, Steven.
That is statistically speaking, Common.
There's a guaranteed headliner.
Yep, in every break from here on.
Yeah, unless it's a single. Yeah.
But then if we pull the 1...
Yeah. That's pretty good odds at some headliners. We don't really get 11 and 12 chance all that often in our break room.
No, we do not.
All right, good luck, guys. Let's get you guys thrown in here. 10 clicks on the way for our Diamonds. A pretty decent chance whatever we pull here might go on the desk, Steven. Unless we pull the secondary headliners, and then the main headliner odds get even better. So, I don't know. Win-win regardless, right?
Mm-hmm.
So 9 and 10 clicks. Craig is at number 2. Craig Crenshaw is going to be a number 2. Is that right, Steven? The next Diamond double? Isn't Craig... Is Craig... What team is Craig Crenshaw like? Because Craig Joseph is the Steeler fan. Is that right?
He's in Diamond number 2.
Diamond number 2. All right, J.J. Jones. Not in the NFC or AFC South. He's in the NFC North. The Frozen North. We got ourselves Brian Maresca in the NFC South. Timothy Manning, NFC East. Derek Jacoby, NFC West. How about Derek? How about Steve Young and Kurt Warner in a double box? Derek, AFC North. How about Jerome Bettis and Jamar Chase in a double box? How about Timothy Manning, Tony Romo, Speedflex, and A.J. Brown in a double box? Colin's got the AFC South. We got ourselves Colin in the AFC East and Timothy Manning, the AFC West. Now, I'm not sure what the Warren Moon is on, Steven, but there could be a Warren Moon and Derrick Henry double up if that's an Oiler lid, which it usually is in the Diamond helmets for the Warren Moon. More Frozen helmets, says J.J. Jones. Yeah, NFC North is always a good spot to be in the breaks. A very, very common division. Alrighty, here we go. We got box 1, the very first box in the series. What do we got here, Steven? I know it's a full-size authentic. Pretty sure I know what this is. It is what I thought. We got ourselves Alvin Kamara with the 2017 NFL Rookie of the Year inscription. Roy, baby, for Alvin Kamara. At one point, Steven, this guy made 5 straight Pro Bowls. One of the best dual-threat running backs in the NFL, rushing and receiving. Always did both, Alvin Kamara. Also got himself 6 touchdowns against the Vikings on Christmas Day. Still an NFL record.
Yeah.
So, good job there for the secondary headliner, Brian Maresca. 1 spot for the Alvin Kamara. Not bad. Not bad. All the talk about the NFC South, the AFC South, Steven. We just had AFC South, NFC South hits.
Yeah.
So, no bad spots.
No.
No bad spots in the break room. 5 straight Pro Bowls for 2017 to 2022 for Alvin Kamara. 2021, excuse me. 17 to 21, 5 straight Pro Bowls.
Not bad.
Efficient. Congrats, Brian, says Craig. Yes, indeed. Brian Maresca was going to get in late last night. The break oversold. He wanted a refund for the Diamonds. Jumped in today instead and came out victorious. Good job, Brian. Very nicely done on the Kamara Authentic. I know some issues off the field potentially, Steven, but on the field, this guy was really good.
Yes, he was.
I mean, how does, and still is, but, you know, how do you survive the modern game as a running back? You're good at running and receiving both. Because a lot of the, you know, running backs still getting paid, the running backs still around, they can do both.
Yes, they can.
Get you a man that can do both. The Saints have one in Alvin Kamara. Brian says, thanks, fellas. You're welcome, Brian. You are very, very welcome. Thanks for playing. Congrats on your Kamara Authentic. All right, one more to go in the double box, Steven. Box 18, 18 of 30. It's now a 10 and 11 chance at a headliner, and it's a 7 and 11 chance at a photoed headliner. These odds are just kind of ridiculous, Steven.
Yeah.
Odds are nuts. Oh, this is the one non-headliner. The rest of the series is all headliners, Steven.
Okay.
It's another AFC South hit. Speaking of the AFC South, guys, Fred Taylor on the Flash Authentic. The NFL's 17th all-time leading rusher with the gold face mask, AFC South, Colin Rubino. So 10 boxes left, Steven. We know what the last 10 boxes are in the series. Let me show this off real quick for the customers, because there is no more mysteries left in the diamond helmets. We have a Tony Romo Speed Flex, a Steve Young Flash Authentic, we have a Derrick Henry Lunar Authentic, we have a Kurt Warner Rams Authentic, Jerome Bettis Flash Authentic, Jamar Chase Authentic, A.J. Brown Authentic, and then we have 3 secondary headliners, Warren Moon, Curtis Martin, and Jackson Smith-Njigba. So every helmet left is known. 10 boxes left, 10 headliners.
Nice.
7 photo, 3 secondary. That is nuts. So good stuff, guys. Let's get back in the diamonds. Yeah, Craig, the Jaguar Flash might be the best Flash in the game, Steven. It is beautiful.
Got the potential.
So good job, Colin Rubino. I mean, Colin Rudiso does say the Jaguar Flash is number 1. He must be happy.
Might be one of the few things he's right about.
Oh, one of the few things, says Steven. All right.
I'm just kidding, Colin.
How are Illinois doing? They're playing Purdue tonight in college hoops.
Oh, I'm sure he's
He's
sweating out over
probably
there.
watching that. It's probably not going well for him.
Purdue's tough.
They choke in March Madness, but it's not March Madness yet. 64-64 with 4 minutes left.
Oh, yeah, mine's got a different score.
Oh, are you ahead or behind?
I'm behind. But 64-64.
Yeah.
These are really 2 good teams.
Illinois just scored, it says.
66-64?
No, to make it 64.
Oh, to tie it up? Nice.
Yeah. So KU, K-State should be good tonight. Let's go, Wildcats! Did you see the Big 12 standings? Kansas is not even top 5 this year.
In the standings?
They're not.
But they're like number 7 in the country?
They slipped. They're currently 14.
Slipped. Yeah,
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Well, they're tied for 4th, but they're technically 6th where ESPN lists them. They're 4 back of Houston and 3 back of Iowa State. They will not be getting the Big 12 crown this year, the Jayhawks. So let's go Wildcats, Charles. I'm a Mizzou guy. We don't cheer for Kansas, Steven. Never. Never, ever, ever. So good job for Colin. And we have a vault double box. And hopefully, Steven, some more orders in the diamonds.
Right.
10 and 10 chance at a headliner. I mean, you really can't beat that, Steven. We've never had that.
I don't think we've ever had that, yeah.
Yeah, like maybe like like loaded dice, like high roller crates where everything is a guaranteed headliner. But outside of that, we've never had that. 10 boxes left, 10 headliners left. That is some incredible ratios. All right, Vault Double coming up. And this is another series with a lot of great stuff. We got that Chrome Flex, Steve Young in here. Can't wait to see that helmet, Steven. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys. That is Patrick Cody, Justin Price, Patrick Woods, Dustin Rose, Michael Alonso, Craig Crenshaw, Dustin Rose. Again, with the last 2 spots in the Vault double box. Double the boxes, double the fun here, guys. Let me know what 2 numbers you want. And even the fillers in the diamond, Steven, really good. A flash authentic for the Jaguars. It's clean. Diamond single sold out. Diamond double 5 to go. They're starting to catch on, are they not, Steven?
Right.
It took a little bit, but now they're seeing what those diamonds are all about. So Patrick, Justin, Dustin, Michael, and Craig will give you guys about 30 seconds on a box number. Otherwise, we'll go to the wheel to the side. What are we feeling on those boxies? Man, UNC up 81-46 on Notre Dame.
Not Notre Dame's best year.
They are laying it on the Irish in college hoops tonight. Laying it on the Irish. Patrick Woods wants 30. Thank you, Patrick.
This is for which series, sorry?
This is for the Vault Double.
3.
Craig, do you want 1 or 2? Because Craig was second. You can have 1 or 2, man. Either one works. Jason Tatum has 24 points early in the third. He's cooking in the NBA tonight, Steven. I think 11 straight for the Celtics. Craig wants box 2. Thank you, Craig. We'll get 2 off the ticker and then 30 for Patrick.
2 and 30.
2 and 30.
Cool.
We got Derrick Henry's college number. Derrick Henry's still out there in the diamonds. And we got Steph Curry, number 30. Or Terrell Davis out there in the college, Steven.
The possibilities are endless.
NFL 30. Or I think He Hate Me was 30. Former XFL running back.
What was his name?
He Hate Me.
Well, that's a nice name.
Do you remember that? He actually played as a returner for the Panthers. That was his XFL name was He Hate Me.
What's his real name?
I'm blanking on it.
I definitely don't remember his
Someone will tell us his real name, but
I definitely don't remember his XFL name.
yeah. That was what he had on his XFL jersey. He Hate Me.
I don't know who he is.
Yeah. Well, people hated him, didn't pick him in the NFL, so that's why he made that name, I think.
I would just say NFL hate me.
Yeah,
Call him
right.
out.
I don't know, I like that name. XFL had some good stuff. He Hate Me.
They had some good ideas.
Yeah.
They gotta just capitalize on it.
Why did that do that? Let me randomize. Yeah, it opens up a new tab. Weird. All right, I will go ahead and randomize you. What the heck is going on, Steven? I'm going to refresh this. Hold on.
It's multiplying.
Rod Smart. Rod Smart is who it was. There we go. That's better. So we got 5, 6. I would say he was smart with the name, that's for sure. I thought he played for the Panthers, I believe, but maybe the Eagles as well. But I remember him being a Panther at one point. Dustin Rose up top in the NFC North. We got the NFC South right below is Patrick Cody. Craig Crenshaw, NFC East. Patrick Woods, NFC West. Justin Price, AFC North, Michael Alonso in that red-hot AFC South, Steven.
Yes,
Give it some R-E-S-P-E-C-T, baby. Michael Alonso. And Dustin Rose, AFC East, and AFC West in the vault double. Oh, absolutely remember Musin Muhammad.
Oh, we pulled him yesterday.
That's a former Bear to you, Jason Santos.
We pulled him yesterday.
Yeah, he's a Panther, a Bear, part of that Bear team that made the Super Bowl, Steven, losing to Peyton Manning and the Colts. Yeah, we are getting old, unfortunately. But that's okay. That's life, right? We got ourselves box 30 coming up. 30 of 35 in the vault. One career touchdown for He Hate Me or Rod Smart in the NFL, Steven. I love that because that's one he'll always remember, right?
Yeah, right.
He'll always remember it. All right. We got a vault key. Bonus gift card coming up. I won his jersey last week. The Panther, says Jason. There we go. Musin Muhammad. That Panther, blue jersey looks clean, Steven. Looks very clean. Oh, yeah, this is the right series. I was like, is this the college? I was like, nope, it's the vault. You got me the right box, Steven. Vault, box 30. You can kind of tell what I'm alluding to. It's going to be a college lid. It's one of the best offensive linemen of all time, Jonathan Ogden, on the College Football Hall of Fame 12 inscription. He got in the Pro Football Hall of Fame the next year, Hall of Fame 13. Double-digit Pro Bowls for Jonathan Ogden. Top 5 pick, I believe he was.
That makes sense.
That is the AFC North. The Price is Right with Justin Price on Jonathan Ogden. He blocked for Jamal Lewis in his 2,000-yard rushing season. It is a little bit easier to get 2,000 rush yards when you run behind Jonathan Ogden. This guy was a beast, Steven. 11 Pro Bowls.
Pros.
Yeah. He was the 4th overall pick in 1996.
I think that was a good pick.
Yeah, no doubt. So, Justin, let me know what vault letter you want. We have A, C, D, and E. Bonus gift card coming your way, UCLA. UCLA, known for a lot of basketball talents. But Jonathan Ogden, Troy Aikman, had some good football guys. Maurice Jones-Drew.
True that.
Pocket Hercules. So, there you go. Craig says, I'm surprised I didn't win that one. I've been on a run of offensive linemen. Ooh, well, better to be on a run of wins, Steven, than losses.
Right?
It's not bad.
So who got it? Justin Price? He's getting a gift card?
Justin Price is getting a gift card. If he's out there, Justin, let us know what vault letter you would like. The $300 gift card, Steven, still out there. Still out there. I remember playing Madden as a kid, Steven, and Jonathan Ogden, I think, was ranked like 99. Guy I would pick for my Madden team.
A staple.
He made my Madden team better. Made a lot of NFL, Raven teams better as well. Ogden did. UCLA lid looks fresh. It's got sparkles coming out, glitter, the golden helmet. Very, very cool. UCLA. All right, we'll put this away. And I'll go ahead and give Justin, I'll give him about 30 seconds here. If he doesn't have a vault key, in 30 seconds I will randomize the remaining letters, Steven, for Mr. Price. He's been doing pretty good in the breaks lately. This guy has been getting a lot of big names the last week or so. You can tell why he's back in here. Craig Crenshaw is cheering for the Alex Smith Hydro Speed Flex. He can also get the Tony Romo. He can also get a Tony Dorsett. He's got options. All right, let me go ahead and pick this letter for Justin Price. I know, Jason, that's what I'm saying. At least when I've been breaking, Justin Price has been pretty much unconscious, Steven. The guy's taking home so many W's, including that insane Viking helmet, the Randy Moss and Patriot lid. Half Viking, half Patriot with the Viking itself on the helmet. Mm-hmm. That thing was nuts.
That is crazy.
And then 2 days later, he gets a Chrome Flex Adrian Peterson.
That's a nice touch.
Yeah, not bad, Justin. Not bad at all, man. All right, I'm throwing these letters in. We will let the randomizer pick his vault key letter. We'll get these separated. So A, C, D, and E. Jordan says that was sick. I was watching that one. A lot of sick stuff coming out in the breaks lately, Steven. Every single day something sick comes out. Every single show, let's be honest.
Right.
We got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's do A.
It is.
A it is for the vault key. And then we'll do the second box in the double box. We'll do A here for Justin's bonus gift card.
Here's A.
The price is right. 2 to go in that next diamond double, Steven. Knock, knock, knocking on that door, guys. All right, it's not the 300, Steven, but it is $200 for Justin Price. $200 gift card, man. That is going on to your account. Brian, in a couple weeks, man, we tend to do these about once a month. We did the last one about a week and a half ago, so not this week. I'm not even sure about next week. I think the week after, Brian. But we'll go ahead and give you guys a few days' notice. For sure, no high roller this week. That is one we do about once a month, Steven, because we can't use up all our flexes, you know, every week.
Yeah.
We have flexes in the vault, speed flexes in the diamonds. These days, even, speed flexes in the practice squad.
Yeah, exactly.
That's ridiculous. So, a lot of goodies. Speaking of goodies, box 2 coming up. 2 of 35 in the vault. Could this be a speed flex, Steven?
Right.
Could it be the Alex Smith speed flex? Or better yet, the Steve Young chrome speed flex? Could it be a filler speed flex? Not a speed flex? But man, this is what happens in a double box break. Justin Price got, you know, a top 5 offensive lineman ever, maybe, Steven. For sure, top 10. How about the best offensive lineman of all time? Anthony Munoz, Salute the Service Authentic, 1980s All-Decade team.
Oh, that's nice.
Like Jonathan Ogden, 11-time Pro Bowler Anthony Munoz, Salute the Service Authentic. Congrats, Justin Price. 2 fillers, but 2 great helmets, plus a vault key.
Yes, sir.
$200 is what we gave him. He spent like $162, maybe some change on tax, Steven. So we actually paid him for the Ogden and the authentic Anthony Munoz. Considered as the best offensive lineman ever, Mr. Munoz. That is not bad. Not bad. Munoz was a beast. 100% Jason Santos. Considered by almost every single article you look up, Steven, as the single best offensive lineman ever. Mm-hmm. And if you don't believe that, Bob Boulay will fight you. He will fight you, because Bob Boulay is Team Munoz, Steven.
He'll swing.
He will throw swings at you, like his UFC swings. That's what he does. Haymakers coming left and right. So Craig did not get the Alex Smith this time, but good news for him and everyone else. Alex Smith is still left. So is Tony Romo in that double box. So is Steve Young, Curtis Martin. A lot of good stuff left in the Vault series, guys. Come and get it. I think a diamond single next, right, Steven?
Diamond single next, yes.
Diamond single next.
I'm imagining a diamond double is going to pop up here in a second.
And I'm not imagining, I'm guaranteeing all headliners rest of the way in the diamonds. Every single box left is a headliner. 10 boxes left. 7 photoed headliners. And 3 secondary headliners. It's called the QB Room. Steve Young, Tony Romo, Kurt Warner, and Warren Moon quarterbacks left in play in the diamonds.
It's Derrick Henry's basically the quarterback of every team he's played on.
He does get some passing touchdowns. He does the jump in the air. Derrick Henry, guy is pretty special.
The ball goes through his hands.
Yeah, right?
Like, that's how that works.
The only guy that touches them more is the center.
Yeah.
Diamond single number 1. Go ahead and drop me a box number. I'm not sure if we're going to have something exact for the NBA championship like the Super Bowl series, Brian. I can tell you this, though. We have a March Madness college series coming up. That'll be dropping the Monday after Selection Sunday. So I don't know if it's going to be quite as high-end as the Super Bowl series, but I do imagine we'll have something for the NBA championship, some sort of basketball series up. We do have the March Madness special in a couple weeks. We'll have an opening day baseball series. I know we're mainly a football break room, Steven, but we do get some good baseball and basketball stuff as well.
That's true.
So, let's do box 4 for Zachary Wright.
Box 4.
And that March Madness series is going to have some entries to some, a bonus gift card, Steven. These guys will get certain college tournament teams, and if their tournament team wins the whole thing, they win a big gift card. Yeah. It's going to be an amount we've never seen in the room before. But obviously, Brian, we have the 1 in 4 series just about every week now. The 1 in 4 has basketball items.
For Anthony
Munoz.
Yeah, you're Ogden.
I'll put Ogden twice.
Yeah.
My bad.
No, you're good.
So the 1 in 4 is going to have basketball and baseball. That is a staple in the break room. Could be a good break for the guys that like just more than football, Steven, right?
Right, absolutely.
So Anthony Munoz. There we go, Craig. Craig loved the baseball jersey series.
Appreciate you.
You got it. And he got that Munoz, but didn't have that second inscription, right? And Munoz is good. Guy's a legend. If you're the best ever at what you do, it's good to have the best ever, right? Like if I was a collector, Steven, I'd want to get, Tom Brady or Patrick Mahomes nowadays for the GO quarterback. Mm-hmm. Then you get Munoz for the offensive line, Devin Hester for the return game, Justin Tucker for the kicker, Primetime for the cornerbacks, Barry Sanders for the running backs, Rice for the receivers. Get you the GOAT at every position, right?
Right, absolutely.
That's the dream collection. And Anthony Munoz is very much the offensive line GOAT. So we got Shane Peterson in here. We got Keith Carney in here. It is Jeffrey Greco, Zach Wright, and Reginald Tagliacad. Going 10 clicks for our diamond spots. 8, 9, and 10. Right, Craig? It would be a cool PC. And I'll be honest with you, Steven, all those names we get in our break room. Brady, Mahomes, Munoz, Primetime, Barry Sanders, Jerry Rice, all those guys we get in our break room all the time.
All the goats.
All the goats, baby. Shane Peterson in the NFC North. Zach Wright, NFC South. Shane Peterson, NFC East. Zach's got the NFC West, AFC North. Reginald Tagliacad in the red-hot AFC South. Keith Carney, AFC East. And Jeffrey Greco, you've got the AFC West. We got box 4 of 30 in the QB room. 100% chance at a headliner, Steven. 70% chance at a photo headliner.
I can just stand right here.
And 40% chance at a quarterback authentic. Which one are you erasing?
I don't know. You tell me.
Let's see here. This is probably of all the ones left, this might be the worst hit, but it's still nice. It looks clean. It is Zach Wright in the right. Flash authentic Jackson Smith Najigba for the Seahawks.
Now, it might be, quote-unquote, the least of the rest.
Yes.
But that could change.
Value could go up.
Oh, tremendously.
Yes, this guy's really, really talented. Think about this. Olave and Garrett Wilson played with him in college.
Oh, what a room.
And he had more receiving yards than them when they played together, which is crazy to think about.
Should have a wide receiver room.
Yeah, the wide receiver room. The back half of the year for the Seahawks, he got a lot better. Obviously, Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, crowded receiver room. There's some Lockett rumors out there, Steven. If this guy moves up to number 2, the sky's the limit. A good job, Zach Wright, on the Jackson Smith Najigba Flash Authentic. The Seahawk Flash looks clean.
Very clean, right?
Very, very clean right there. Sick helmet even without the auto, says Chronic Funk. Yeah. I mean, the flash for the Seahawks is incredible. And if we're talking about, chrome flexes, some of those specialty lids, Steven, those are their own category. But if we're talking about normal authentic, flash authentic, lunar eclipse, flash is my favorite.
Yeah, flash is just the best.
All the flashes look clean.
I wish the NFL would lift their restrictions to just, go with that.
Yeah, they should.
It's a real sweet looking lid.
And here we go, Craig Crenshaw backing up what I was saying, says Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave said he would be the biggest star of the three in the NFL. That's kind of, you don't really see receivers making statements like that, Steven.
That's not really in the position's blood.
So this is what I call an investment piece, a secondary headliner now, but later on, Steven, could be a photo headliner, Jackson Smith and the Jigba.
Right. That could all change.
I remember that Rose Bowl game against Utah where he had more than 300 receiving yards, Steven.
Mm-hmm.
That was with C.J. Stroud throwing him the ball.
Yeah.
That was a pretty good combo. So 9 boxes left in the Diamonds, 9 headliners, and 7 photoed headliners, Steven. 7 photoed headliners.
Jeez Louise, that's insane.
Steve Young, Tony Romo, Derrick Henry, Kurt Warner, Jerome Bettis, Jamar Chase, A.J. Brown, and then the secondary guys, Warren Moon and Curtis Martin. Yeah. I would say let's run it back.
Right.
That is the no-brainer moment of the night. Run back these diamond helmets. It's now a 4-9 chance at a Hall of Fame. Well, Romo maybe not, but 3-9 chance at a Hall of Fame quarterback. 4-9 at a quarterback, Steven.
Yeah.
Now, the Romo is a speed flex, though, and it's a cowboy lid. It actually might be worth more than any of the other quarterbacks, even without the Hall of Fame status.
That's true.
So, that's kind of loaded in the Diamonds,
Right,
man.
that's crazy to think about.
That is nuts. 9-9 chance at a headliner. NFC East, you get the NFC East, Tony Romo, A.J. Brown. 1 spot, 2 wins, Steven. You get the NFC West, Kurt Warner and Steve Young. 1 spot, 2 wins. You get the AFC North, Jerome Bettis, Jamar Chase. 1 spot, 2 wins. All these possibilities in the Diamond Double. I guess the question, Steven, that's left is, what are we waiting for, right?
Yep, that is the question. I'm waiting for this bad boy to close out.
We are 1 to go on that double, 1 to go on the college double. So we are about to have some double box breaks on the way here shortly. So keep it rolling, guys. Let's keep these awesome breaks going. 9-9 chance at a headliner, Steven. 7-9 at a photoed headliner. And 4-9 at a quarterback. We know this very well in this break room, Steven. The quarterback holds the most value as far as, memorabilia.
Yeah.
You want to get a quarterback, it's worth more, it's cooler. Everybody knows the quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic stuff.
Oh, looks like we do have one. Looks like it's the Diamond Double. Fantastic. I'll get that ready for you.
And Cole Jensen, yes, we did do the vault key for Justin Price. He got a $200 gift card, which was pretty nice. Diamond Double sold out to Craig Crenshaw. Good job, guys. Diamond Double coming up. Our second Diamond Double. And I believe 200 is either the second or third highest gift card, Steven. I think 300 is the highest. Sometimes there might be a 250, but 200, pretty darn good.
Yeah.
So 2 numbers needed in the Diamond Double, guys. QB Room Double Box number 2 in the Diamonds. Let's see some quarterbacks, Steven. This desk, the only one here that might survive tonight is maybe the Jason Taylor because it's a pink Hydro Speed Flex. Right. That thing is too nice not to put in the hit video. Craig Crenshaw wants 12, and he wants 22. We got J.J. Jones, Nathan Wheelock, Brian Maresca, Matthew Menace, and Craig Crenshaw in here for the QB Room Diamond Double Box.
So you said which numbers again? I'm so sorry.
12 and 22.
All right, sounds good.
Brady and Emmitt Smith numbers here.
12 and 22.
All right, good luck, guys. Now, the guys in this break know what's going on, Steven. These guys get it. Headliner ratios are so good. They are attacking the right break right now. Like, if I were playing, I'd be going here. Because I'm a go big or go home type guy. Steven, you know me. I love the big names. Nothing but big names in here, right?
It's the series for it.
Ain't no fillers in here. There's really no fillers ever, but right now, technically
speaking,
mathematically, there's no fillers left.
We know everything that's left.
Everything that's left is known. We got ourselves Matthew Menace in the NFC North. We got J.J. Jones in the NFC South. Craig Crenshaw, NFC East, NFC West. Craig can double up, NFC East and West. J.J. can double up in the AFC North. Brian, AFC South. Nathan, AFC East, and Nathan, AFC West. So J.J. looking for Jerome Bettis and Jamar Chase. Craig looking for Kurt Warner and Steve Young. And we got Craig also looking for Tony Romo and A.J. Brown. He's kind of in a good spot. Nathan's hoping for the Curtis Martin. And Brian's hoping it's a Warren Moon Oiler lid here in the red hot AFC South, Steven. Alright, here we go, guys. We'll start with box 22 in the QB room diamond helmets. 22 of 30. All of these are authentic. No reps, no nothing else. All authentics in here. Well, we knew headliners were coming. Here's the headliner, Steven. The beautiful Lunar Authentic.
Oh, yes.
It is Jamar Chase. Look at that autograph. The orange ink on that one. J. Chase, number 1. This guy is a number 1 receiver. One of the best in the league. His rookie season, Steven, he was top 5 in receiving yards and receiving touchdowns. Last 2 years, a little bit of injuries, but he still gets to 1,000 yards receiving, even with having missed some games. I always say this. I'm taking Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, and CeeDee Lamb as the 3 guys I most want on my team as a receiver. Tyreek Hill might be better. Tyreek Hill a little bit older. Devontae Adams a little bit older. Cooper Kupp a little bit older. If I'm starting a team right now, this is a top 3 receiver for me. Jamar Chase going home to J.J. Jones. Let's go, J.J. AFC North. One time. You got the first half, J.J. Looking for Jerome Bettis next. Very, very clean lid on Jamar Chase. The orange stripe, Steven. Man, these pop. Now, these bad boys really, really pop. And people forget in college, man, maybe it's that connection with Joe Burrow, but he was the Biletnikoff Award winner, not Justin Jefferson. So, good job, JJ, on Jamar Chase. What a fantastic football player. A lot of folks, called out the Bengals. They're like, Joe Burrow needs an offensive line. Why are you drafting Jamar Chase? They draft Jamar Chase and they go to the Super Bowl, Steven.
Yeah, maybe it was a solid decision.
I think it paid off. He's a hashtag Chiefs killer. So he's been quite the draft pick for the Cincinnati Bengals. Guess we could put the Lawrence Taylor away.
Okay, yeah, I got him over here. So.
But I'll put JJ here, or Jamar Chase rather, and maybe another helmet coming up for you after this one too, right?
Potential. I mean, odds are.
Odds are. So Matthew Menace shooting a shot if someone would trade that. J.J. Jones for Devontae Adams. That's a pretty fair trade offer. Adams for Chase. 2 awesome wide receivers. That's a pretty fair trade offer for me, Steven. If you guys are interested. Oh my God. Oh my God. Double box break. Double headliner break.
Oh, yes, sir.
All aboard the bus. That is Jerome Bettis on the Flash Authentic. With the white ink, Pro Football Hall of Fame running back, College Football Hall of Fame running back, Steven. 8th all-time in rushing yards. He's top 15 all-time in rushing touchdowns. One of the best running backs ever. It is Jerome Bettis. How about JJ? AFC North? That pays off nicely with Jerome Bettis. That is very, very cool. He says, let's go. Let's go indeed. The double up. Love this lid, man. The Steeler Flash with the white ink. I've really grown to like this white ink one, right?
Right.
This is nice. Jerome Bettis. Very clean auto. Resembles a bust. The Steeler colors are fantastic. Great job, JJ. 2 headliners in the AFC North. I'll put this one up here, Steven, as well. The Flash. You know how much we love Flashes. We'll have this up there for now. I don't know if it's going to be here by the end of the night, but for now, let's give the bus his dues. Right? Craig Crenshaw, that is tough, man. I had some great spots for double-ups, but this was all JJ. That is tough. I get it, Craig. I know that does stink, but that is how the cookie crumbles sometimes in the break room, Steven. So, no trade on that Chase and Adams for JJ Jones. Offered up as Marcus Allen, but Matthew Menace is not a USC fan, so no dice on the trade, Steven, looks like. But I would say let's run this back, man, right? The quarterback odds are now crazy.
Yeah.
We are down to 7 left, and we have 4 quarterback headliners. Steve Young, Tony Romo, Kurt Warner, Warren Moon. A.J. Brown, Curtis Martin, and Derrick Henry are the other 3 hits. 7-7 chance at a headliner. It is 5-7 at a photo headliner, and it's a 4-7 chance at a quarterback, Steven.
Oof.
The QB room. It makes sense. It makes sense. Let's run back those diamonds. Good job, JJ, on Jerome Bettis. All right, we have the college double next. Derek Jacobi versus Dustin Rose. College double number 2. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys. First come, first serve in this college double. And break page looking kind of open, Steven, guys. Get those orders going. Break page a little bit too open at the moment, Steven.
A little too open. We don't like that.
We don't like that.
Don't make us bored.
We're unlike, Kirk Cousins. We don't like that.
Yeah, exactly. We're the opposite in that sense.
Right? Craig says, I take tips for box number calls, right? He wants people to give him some money. And J.J. Jones's tips to him, Steven, don't play in traffic and don't eat yellow snow. A little different kind of tip.
Those are solid tips.
Solid tips. And Craig says, you guys give bad tips. Does not like JJ's tips. We got box 15 and 23 in the college. Thank you, Dustin Rose.
Those numbers 15 and 23?
15 and 23. We got MJ and the football MJ, Mahomes.
15 and 23.
JJ says, life hacks. Yeah, that's pretty good advice, JJ. Pretty good advice, indeed. Thank you, Steven. 2 boxes coming up in the college. Let's get another diamond done, guys. Let's get those diamonds going. 6 to go in that diamond double box, by the way. Someone else gave me that yellow snow one when I said it earlier, says Craig Crenshaw. Yeah. Do you remember when Vinny used to get guys to get tips?
Yeah, he did.
We had one guy that actually would get tips for calling out box numbers. I told the customers, don't have to give them tips.
You are not inclined.
You're not inclined to give them tips. We've had multiple guys try, including Craig right now. The only guy ever successful, Vinny Batani. It happened like 4 or 5 times, Steven. He was charging $10 for second-tier headliners and $20 for the main-tier authentic headliners.
The nerve.
It was crazy. Vinny Batani. All right. We got ourselves Derek and Dustin. We are going 10 clicks in the college double box. Really good ratios in the college as well, Steven. Really good ratios across the board. And JJ's talking trade maybe with Craig Crenshaw. So these guys could be talking trades here, Steven. All right, 10 clicks. Dustin up top has the Big 10 and the Big 12. Derek's got the ACC, Dustin the Pac-12, Derek SEC, and Dustin, you've got the everything else spot here in our college double box. All right, box 15, 1-5, the Mahomes box. What do we got in here? Let's see here for our college break. I think it's a full-size rep helmet, Steven. Oh, it's the one we wanted to see. Look at this thing. LaDainian Tomlinson with the purple face mask. LT, baby. That's the Big 12 because TCU now in the Big 12. It is Dustin Rose with the Tomlinson. Now, had it been the everything else back in the day, Steven, also would have been Dustin. Beautiful helmet. Doak Walker Award winner in college for the top running back. Back in the day, LT, NFL MVP in 2006. He's got the most rushing touchdowns in a single season and the second most rushing touchdowns for a career. The Hall of Famer, LaDainian Tomlinson with the Horned Frog. TCU, baby. Great job, Dustin Rose. Tomlinson. Isn't that clean, Steven?
Very clean.
That purple face mask, it looks nice on the stream, but man, in person, it looks even better. Like, I'm looking up. Looks cool there, Steven. In person, just pops incredibly right there. So that one is a full-size rep, but this is another item that looks nice at someone's house, right? Tomlinson's going to look very, very clean, Dustin, in that man cave for you, brother. Congratulations, LT. That's our LT, Steven.
Yep, that is our LT.
Our LT. We can put this on here now. What do we think? We'll put it on here and we can decide later. We have just enough room for all 5 right now.
Yeah.
And this can go on there for now. LaDainian Tomlinson. Good job, Dustin Rose. Dustin's hot in the break room, Steven. Guy is hot right now. LaDainian Tomlinson. I think it's that box. Here we go. I got it.
Cool.
And one more to go in the double box. What do we got in the next one? I want to see that DJ Moore as a Bear fan, right? That thing is clean. 23 on the way next for the college double box. The MJ box, as we call it. All right. Ooh. We got a bear here, Steven. I kind of wished it into existence. It is the ACC. It's Tremaine Edmonds on the Vatek helmet. That's the ACC. W for Derek Jacoby. Filler hit, but a good one. Vatek college lit. You know, the Bears and linebackers, they're pretty good. Obviously, Urlacher, Singletary, and Butkus, Hall of Famers. Some of these other guys, more of edge rushers, but sort of linebackers. You know, we've had Khalil Mack, Roquan Smith, Tremaine Edmonds. Bears get some good ones. TJ Edwards, right?
Yeah.
No doubt for the Bears. TJ Edwards, 7th in the league in tackles this year. Good get, though, on Tremaine Edmonds there. So, congrats.
If the Bears can do one thing, it's linebacker development.
Linebacker development.
That's all I know.
Chronic Funk says, wish we never got rid of Edmonds in Buffalo. Yeah, we'll take him, Chronic Funk. We'll take Tremaine Edmonds. Did get 2 Pro Bowls, Steven, with the Bills. So there we go, Mr. Jacoby. And we are, for one of the first times tonight, Steven, caught up.
Caught up, right?
He wanted too much money. Yeah, that's what happens.
It's fair that people want to get paid.
I mean, you can't pay everybody as an organization. That's how it works. You know, that's the big thing for the Chiefs. They're trying to get Chris Jones and Snead as well.
Right.
So we'll see what happens with them. But Tremaine Edmonds is worth the money because this guy's
good. If you're going to pay one of those two, it should be Jones.
Yeah. I think they're looking to maybe tag Snead and then give Jones a... Yeah. I think the report is Chris Jones They basically have a contract agreement, but it's not official yet.
Yeah.
Obviously, I think March 13th.
They have to wait for a certain point.
March 13th is when they can sign, but I think they've agreed in principle, are the rumors. Yep, unfortunately very true. Especially when you have a guy like Josh Allen, who is worth every single penny, Steven.
Yeah.
You have a quarterback, and you got to save up that money for one Josh Allen.
That's why... Okay, this is kind of like the main argument, right? Like, how many people win Super Bowls when their quarterback's on their big contract? There's like
Chiefs were a rarity.
Chiefs are the exception to the rule.
Yeah.
Tom Brady took severe pay cuts. I know he made a lot of money, but still, big time pay cuts to what he should have been making.
And that's why he charges so much for the auto.
Exactly.
And that Fox contract for Tom Brady.
He makes up for it, all right?
He makes up for it in other ways.
My boy gets his money. But teams that win Super Bowls that aren't the Chiefs or the Patriots, they have their quarterback on the rookie deal.
Yeah.
Plain and simple.
It helps.
It helps significantly.
It helps significantly.
You can't afford to keep people. Bills need Josh Allen. You need the quarterback.
They do.
Because if you don't have the quarterback, you're not doing anything.
Second best quarterback in the game for me, Josh Allen, behind Patty Mahomes. Obviously, Burrow, Hurts, Lamar Jackson, Herbert. A lot of other good ones. But if I had to pick one, Steven, I'm kind of getting back in that Josh Allen camp. Speaking of quarterbacks, we got 4 quarterbacks left in 9 boxes left, Steven, in the diamond helmets. That includes Tony Romo on a speed flex. He's my quarterback. Sometimes you got to make tough calls. Dallas got rid of Tony Romo to go to Dak Prescott. Now the big question is, are they going to keep Dak Prescott? That's the big question in Dallas. Speaking of quarterback questions, the Niners went with Steve Young, got rid of Joe Montana. Actually paid off for Steve Young. Won a Super Bowl with them. Was a good call as well. Derrick Henry still left. Kurt Warner. A quarterback that was not a D1 guy, FCS guy. He was bagging groceries. Gets a chance with the Rams. Trent Green gets hurt. And the rest is history for Kurt Warner.
The rest is literally history, right?
Yeah. A.J. Brown, a guy that makes the quarterback's job easy. Jalen Hurts is number 1 guy. We got Warren Moon and Curtis Martin left. 7 boxes left. 7 headliners left. You can double up with Romo and Brown, Steve Young and Kurt Warner, and that QB Room Diamond double box, which is now 4 to go, Steven. Our next break, I'll drop this link in. Come and get it, guys. Now let's get that Diamond double. I like that nickname, Chronic Funk. I actually haven't heard that one, Steven. Josh Alien for Josh Allen.
That's fitting. He is. Him running the ball is just incredible.
The Bills are in salary cap hell, I believe.
Yeah, they're the bottom pick.
Yes.
Me and Colin were discussing this Monday.
That's why that window, is it closing in Buffalo? It's going to be tough.
They're saying, are you opening the window or is it closing?
Yeah.
I think it's more in the... It's getting a little too nippy.
Now, Josh Allen is still young, though, because that salary cap could change in 4 or 5 years. I think he'll still be in his prime in 4 or 5 years.
I agree with that, but do they draft as well as the Chiefs?
No.
No one does, first of all. But like that,
he still needs a second receiver, and he might need 2 receivers if Diggs goes. That could be.
That's a whole different.
And that could be a whole different problem.
Well, this is the draft to get them.
There's a lot of good ones. You better believe the Chiefs are getting some of them.
You better believe that.
That's gonna happen, and you know they're not gonna miss with the evaluations. The Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll get whatever guy they want. They might go get Worthy and make him a superstar.
Yeah. Rashi Rice worked out pretty good in Kansas City.
I think Rashi Rice is gonna have a hit.
Yeah, he's good.
He's gonna lead the Chiefs in receiving next year. That's my prediction. He's gonna go for 1,300 yards and 9 touchdowns or something.
Chronic Funk is not worried. Says that Bean is pretty good at circumventing the cap. Anthony Bell says they might have to trade Diggs to get some cap relief. So,
trade the Bears.
We have the Bears will take him.
We're looking to upgrade at all positions.
So
pair him with DJ Moore, draft Caleb Williams.
Boom.
Get Brock Bowers to pair him up in there, and then we have all the toys.
I like Adunze from Washington.
I like him too.
That guy Malik Neighbors from LSU.
Or trade up and get Harrison Jr. too. I don't care.
There's options, Steven.
Options. But I would trade the number 9 pick for Diggs.
I would. Yeah, Stefan Diggs.
Bills
Yeah,
want to make a move like that.
Yeah, I would make that move.
Come talk to us. We got stuff.
Chronic Funk, a lot of young talent, and Cook, Shakir, and Kincaid, all guys we get in the break room. So we'll see.
Kincaid's solid.
3 spots left in that diamond double box. They have a couple tight ends. Maybe keep Kincaid, and Dawson Knox is the other guy. Can they trade Dawson Knox? I don't know. These are all questions that need answers.
Dawson Knox can't be making that much money.
Probably not.
No.
But I don't know. But you have 2 good tight ends. You don't need 2, right?
Yeah, no, you don't.
What team are you? What team are you a fan of, Anthony? Anthony says my team has the most to spend. Hope they use it wisely.
I think he's the Patriots.
Is he a Patriot fan?
I think they have the most to spend. They have like over 100 million, 101 million to spend.
And they have a lot of things to correct.
Yeah.
I'll say that, Steven. They have a lot of things to correct. The Patriots do right now. Washington, he says.
Oh,
okay.
Washington?
Well, they also have a lot of things to correct. But speaking of Washington, Alex Smith, the Washington Hydro Speed Flex in the vault, guys. Don't forget about that one. Washington does also have the number 2 pick, Steven.
Yeah.
Which could be helpful. Diamond double. 2 to go in the diamond double. We got some more quarterbacks coming up. Diamond double quarterbacks. I kind of like it because a lot of these quarterbacks were guys that were slept on. Warren Moon, Kurt Warner, Tony Romo. In college, Steven, these guys were nobodies.
Yeah.
Nobodies. And they ended up having great careers. In Moon and Warner's case, Hall of Fame careers. So 2 spots left, 1 spot left. Knock, knock, knocking on that door in the diamond double. What'd you think of Eric Bieniemy, Anthony? Because that is one of the crazy things in sports, Steven. Eric Bieniemy is now going to be an offensive coordinator in college football.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild.
That's wild.
Because that Chiefs offense, obviously, it's not just because of Bieniemy, but Bieniemy not being there, they did take a step back. It is kind of crazy that he can't even get an OC job in the NFL.
That's right.
Wild. Absolutely wild. 1 spot to go on that diamond double. Who's closing it up? Now, Eric Bieniemy, fun stat for you, Steven. I discovered this when I was looking at some numbers. Eric Bieniemy played against Steve Young in the 1996 Super Bowl.
Oh.
Steve Young had 6 touchdown passes. Eric Bieniemy had 1 carry for 3 yards. A little bit different stat lines.
Had to do what he had to do.
Yeah. That record's never falling, by the way. Steve Young, who's out there in the diamonds and the vault, 6 touchdown passes in a Super Bowl game, Steven.
That's incredible.
That's wild. Absolutely wild on Steve Young. And we are closed, sold out. The 2 best words in the break room here. A diamond double number 3 is coming up, Steven. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. Yep, we saw that earlier. Anthony Kelsey Bros at the Cavs game tonight. So they are watching the Cavs, I believe, still losing, right, Steven, of the Celtics?
3 now. Yeah,
it's close.
They pushed it all the way back, yeah.
97-94. Am I seeing this right? No Donovan Mitchell tonight?
Yeah, no Donovan Mitchell.
And the Cavs are still hanging tough, huh?
Yeah, they're up. The Celtics were up a big amount.
They were up big.
All right, that's ready for you.
Now, Diamond Double is ready. We got J.J. Jones, Roderick Igmata. Roderick, Niner fan. He's in here for the Steve Young. Dustin Rose, Jajala Luster. We got Don Crane and Brian Maresca. Yeah, if you guys have not seen Jason Kelsey's retirement speech, I would say worth the watch. It was really, really good, Steven. I slept in, I woke up, I turned on ESPN, and there he is talking. The guy was emotional. It was very cool. So 2 box numbers for the Diamond Double. And then let's see some headliners. We're going to see headliners for sure, Steven. Are we going to see quarterbacks? Are we going to see photoed headliners? Yes, Timothy, there's going to be another Diamond Double. It's active right now. Come and get it. So Roderick was first. JJ, you were second anyway. So we'll go with Roderick first. 20 and 25. And Cavs plus 65, plus 6.5 on Anthony's parlay.
Nice.
That's looking good. You got some good ones tonight, Steven?
No, not really.
Okay. I didn't get a chance to bet tonight. I was a little busy. I'll definitely be back at it tomorrow night, though. Let's do boxes 20 and 25 here for the Diamond Double Box.
20, 25.
Roderick, if you're looking for more Niners, there is a Steve Young Chrome Speed Flex in the vault as well, man. But I know now with the Steve Young, the ratios are getting so good. Steve Young is coming out here very, very soon. Well, Anthony, I wish you luck. Cavs plus 6.5. Let's make it happen. A Diamond Double on the way. NFC East, NFC West are the hot spots. AFC South as well. All spots with some headliners left. We got 7, 8, 9, and 10 clicks. All right, Don Crane up top in the NFC North. Gisela Luster in the NFC South. We got ourselves J.J. Jones, NFC East. Brian Maresca in that Steve Young spot, NFC West. And the Kurt Warner spot, Brian. JJ, you've got the Tony Romo and the AJ Brown spot. Dustin, AFC North, AFC South. JJ, AFC East. There is a Curtis Martin secondary headliner, and Roderick lastly in the AFC West. 2 boxes here. 2 of the last 7, Steven. 7 and 7 chance at a headliner. 5 and 7 at a photoed headliner. And 4 and 7 at a quarterback headliner. That is pretty nice. Pretty nice. Ooh, Anthony. Got his Mahomes Reaper custom helmet from the 1 and 4. Looks amazing in person. That helmet was nuts, man. Absolutely nuts. Brian says, come on, 49ers. Are you a Niner fan, Brian? Or you just want that Steve Young? Either way, that'd be sick, right? All right, here we go, Steven. Box 25. 25 of 30 in our diamond helmets here. Got ourselves an authentic coming up. Is it a quarterback headliner? It is the hot division tonight. AFC South. Derrick Henry, baby.
No way.
King Henry. Let's go, Dustin Rose.
The insane.
Do
South.
not disrespect the AFC South, gentlemen. The best running back of the last 10 years, Steven. Led the league in rushing twice. He's been runner-up in rushing twice in the last few years. He's one of 8 guys to run for 2,000 yards in a season. Former Offensive Player of the Year. Multi-time Pro Bowler. The great Derrick Henry. Heisman Trophy winner as well in college. The Titans offense going home to Dustin Rose. Let's go, Dustin, baby. That is what I'm talking about. So, great stuff, Justin Rose. King Derrick Henry. This is Beckett certified, QR sticker on the back. The Tennessee lid, Lunar authentic. Very, very clean, Steven. Derrick Henry.
Cavs up 3.
Ooh.
With a 31-12 fourth quarter run.
So Anthony's jumping back in the break, Steven.
Looks like it.
Hit that parlay, Anthony. So all the stuff has COAs, Anthony Bell. Again, I will check that back of the helmet. It could be Schwartz, could be Fanatics. Who knows what it is, Steven. But everything that we have in our break room is certified, Anthony. Commentator Curse Romo is what JJ wants. There is one more box coming up, JJ. So, Bear fan, but have few people are Niner fans. Has a few people that are Niner fans. Good trade bait for the Steve Young. What do you want to bump here? This is tough.
What's your theme?
Henry, well, we got running backs. We have a quarterback theme as well, though. QB room. I mean, I guess if you want to go quarterback and running back, Jamar Chase. We do Bettis quite a bit, but, I mean, Probably neither of those will be in the hit video anyway, Steven.
Yeah, once it's all said and done.
I like Derrick Henry, though, because we do Tomlinson and Bettis a lot.
Yeah.
We don't do Derrick Henry much in the hit video. Of those 3 running backs, he's my first one. That Tomlinson lid is crazy, but I did the same lid last week as well. So I'll write this up for Dustin. Congrats on Derrick Henry. I mean, we're going to have to do the Jason Taylor even without the theme, Steven, because that thing is just... that thing is just cool.
Yeah, right.
No, we got to do that lid, no doubt. All right, AFC South. It's been a great spot tonight, Steven. Very, very... And we still have a Warren Moon out there, which I'm not sure what that's on, Steven. Could be Oilers, could be Seahawks, could be Vikings, could be Chiefs. I don't think it's Edmonton Eskimos, but you never know, right?
You never know.
You never know in the break room. All right. The second box, box 20 of 30 in the QB room. Romo, Steve Young, Kurt Warner, Warren Moon. Quarterback headliner still out there. Ooh, I love this one. I love this one. One of my favorite quarterbacks of all time, Kurt Warner, baby.
Wow.
From the grocery store to the Super Bowl, Steven. And this dude, one word, clutch. Number 1 all time in postseason passing yards per game and passing touchdowns per game, Kurt Warner. 2-time MVP, a Super Bowl MVP, took 2 different teams to the Super Bowl. That's the NFC West. Brian was hoping for the Niners. Here's a pretty good consolation prize, Kurt Warner authentic. All right, Brian. Very, very nice. You got the Warner authentic, brother. Man, the retro Ram. This thing is clean. Super duper clean.
So, Bettis?
Let's do Bettis, yeah. We got a lot of Steelers in our hit videos. The bus going off for now. Good job, Brian. So, we now have how many boxes left, Steven?
5.
5 boxes left. Steve Young, Tony Romo, A.J. Brown, Warren Moon, and Curtis Martin. That's pretty sick. That is pretty sick here, the stuff left. All right, so we'll put the Kurt Warner away. The sticker 4, and let's run this back, man, right? No reason why we shouldn't. We'll do 2 doubles and a single, Steven. The series is gone. Already got 2 spots taken on the next double. Again, double box break. $174, Steven. You hit Romo and A.J. Brown. That's a Romo Speed Flex.
Right.
We're talking over a $1,000 value easy for just $174. We still got Steve Young. We still have Warren Moon, and we have Curtis Martin. So Warren Moon, Hall of Fame quarterback. Curtis Martin, Hall of Fame running back. We got Romo Speed Flex, A.J. Brown, and then Steve Young. So 5 in 5 chance at a headliner, 3 in 5 chance at a quarterback, 3 in 5 chance at a photoed headliner. So let's get it. Diamond ticker. I probably forgot the ones we just did. 1, 2, 3 up. There's one other one. What do you got, Steven? I think I have 6 on there. Should be 5.
15, 17.
15, 17.
26, 30, and 6.
So 4 is the one that's off.
Yeah, 4 off.
4 is off. We're good, Matthew. 5 boxes left. 5 numbers left on that ticker now for the diamond helmets. Cavs win?
No, it's Boston just tied it and won.
Did you bet on Boston?
They are part of something.
Oh.
So I would like my easiest leg. It's
Well, did they tie it, or is he going to go up, or is he going for the free throw to tie
for
it?
the lead, yeah.
Oh, for the lead.
The and one. The
Is that Porzingis?
Yeah.
See, he's pretty good as your third option.
Pingus, baby.
He's pretty good as your third
I
option.
agree wholeheartedly. I wish him and Luka could have really worked out nicely, because that would have been a nasty combo, but as your third option, you're absolutely correct. That's just not even cool.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Ooh.
So are they up or what?
They're up by 1, yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm a little ahead, so I won't tell you what happens. So, guys, 4 to go on that diamond double, Steven. We'll go ahead and drop that link in. 4 spots left in that diamond double. Let's get it, guys. Let's see some more headliners here in the UA Live break room. What are we feeling, guys?
Oh, looks like I got something. Looks like number 4 sold out. So
That was quick.
that makes sense.
That was quick. Diamond double number 4. And go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. So the next one you drop, Steven, will be the last double in the series. Yep. Single just got bought into, so we'll definitely finish it with a single and a double. And hasta luego to the diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we'll drop fresh diamonds for these guys as well. I think we have 2. Let me check the options real quick. And we have a couple graphics coming in for the diamonds. Let's see here. We got the fair catch diamonds. Oh my god. What is that helmet? Holy cow. Alright, and then let's see the other one. Or do we only have 1 option for the diamonds? No, we have 2. Oof. Wow. Well, our next diamonds are going to be really good, Steven. Whichever one we choose. I will just go ahead and tell you guys, once we close up these diamonds, the next ones, Steven, are even better. Regardless of which series we choose, the next one's going to be... Holy cow. That's all I'm going to say. Holy cow on those diamonds.
All right, the last ones are up of each, guys.
All right.
So go get them.
Let's make it happen, guys.
And that should be ready for you.
All right, diamond double is ready. Get this.
They call the potential foul.
I saw there's like 1 second left when I was looking at it.
They're challenging it.
Okay.
It looks like a foul to me, but...
So foul on who?
Foul on the Cavs, on Jason Tatum shooting.
Oh.
With 0.7 seconds left.
Well, that's not going to end well for the Cavs. If they keep that call, Steven.
It still ends plus 6.5. Plus 6.5.
For a guy that wants to cover, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. 1 second. I closed that window out. Hold on. Let me get this.
What they call?
I haven't put it in yet. Or did I put it in? Do you have the numbers?
I see 4 and 30 from JJ.
4 and 30 from JJ?
He says 6 instead of 4 then. So, yeah, because 4 is gone.
6 and 30. All right, perfect. I put it in the chat. It's because my thing closed, so I did put it in there, right, Steven?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, perfect.
I think you did. I'll confirm again. It looks like you did. JJ knows the rules.
Oh, he knows. He knows that JJ Jones. If you're going to just confirm for me just in case, because I know my restream chat just got closed up on accident here. So our 4th QB room double box. Justin, Timothy, JJ, Dustin, and Roderick.
Yeah, he did.
I did put it in.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you, sir. We got boxes 6 and 30. All right, we'll get 6 and 30 off.
Oh, they held it. Wow. Cavs win.
I'm not trying to stiff you.
I won.
You know I'm just messing, JJ. My ticker, my restream chat closed up. Cavs won?
Cavs won.
Wow. Kidding, of course. Where are we drinking next time in Chicago? I don't know. Great question, JJ. Anywhere sounds great, brother. I'll tell you what, Steven. I'm a big Pequod's Pizza fan now. Let's drink at Pequod's Pizza and have some pizza, man. That spot is legit. I had a good beer there, too. I think I had a 312, but those are good Chicago beers. All right, Justin, Timothy, JJ, Dustin, and Roderick. Good luck, guys, for the 4th Diamond Double. Steve Young, Tony Romo, AJ Brown, Warren Moon, Curtis Martin left. I know you did, Bob. I had told that to my girlfriend. It actually lived up to the hype, Bob. It was so good. The pizza's a little bit sweeter, Steven, the sauce.
Okay.
But it's really, really good. Among the best pizza I've had in my life. It's hard to pick one, but it's definitely up there. It was very, very cool. So 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 clicks. All right, Dustin, I think, got the Romo spot and the A.J. Brown spot. The Steve Young spot in the NFC West is Timothy Hackett. And now Dustin Rose has the Curtis Martin spot, and the Warren Moon spot is Roderick Agmada. So JJ NFC North, Dustin NFC South, NFC East is Dustin, Timothy NFC West, Roderick AFC North and South, Dustin AFC East, and JJ in the AFC West even. Box 6 coming up, 6 of 30. Good luck, guys. It is a headliner here, Steven. Question is it a photoed headliner or a secondary headliner in the diamonds?
No real question.
Everything is authentic here. We got the best looking autograph in football memorabilia. NFL's 6th all-time leading rusher. How about Curtis Martin on the Jets authentic? That is super clean. That is the AFC East. Dustin Rose with Curtis Martin. Look at this thing, Steven. A real-life person signed this. It's not a robot. It's Curtis Martin.
Not just a real-life person, a real-life Hall of Fame NFL running back.
6th all-time in rushing yards.
Exactly.
This is the best autograph I've seen. I know Bob will tell me Mickey Mantle has a better auto. Obviously, I'd rather have Mickey Mantle over Curtis Martin because of the player name. For me, I've looked at Mickey Mantle's autograph. I've actually Googled best-looking autographs and memorabilia, Steven.
Yeah.
Not a single one better than this.
Right.
This is my favorite. PSA certified. Great job, Dustin Rose, on the Curtis Martin authentic. And this is the Jets standard. It looks like a flash, Steven.
Mm-hmm.
One of the best standards in the game for the Jets.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very, very cool. Sweet goes great with this college that I have from UA, says Dustin. That'd be that Pitt Panther lid, Dustin Rose. Pitt Panther lid. All right, Curtis Martin. 4 boxes left, Steven. 3 quarterbacks left. Is that right? 3 quarterbacks and a A.J. Brown.
Yeah. Looks like it.
It's called the QB room for a reason. I'd say get in that next double, get in that single. Let's make things happen here in the break room. Loving these diamond helmets, man. Absolutely loving the diamonds. Cavs win 105-104 without their best player, Steven.
Right.
I think it was 11 straight wins for the Celtics. No Donovan Mitchell for the Cavs. They were up, down double digits in this game.
Yeah.
In the second half, Steven.
In the fourth quarter.
And they came back and won. How about that? A big-time win for the Cavs tonight. Anthony Bell. Is he jumping in the break, Steven?
Real question.
He's got that capital now. I got that capital with that parlay. Hopefully the other legs hit, right? I was thinking about betting the Cavs plus. I think it was like 8.5.
It was like plus 8.5. Yeah.
I didn't do it. Wish I had, right? Wish I had. All right, box 30 of 30 is next here in the diamond, Steven. 30 of 30 on the way. Let's see if it's time for Steve Young, A.J. Brown, Tony Romo, or Warren Moon. Pretty good list of options, Steven, to say the least. Oh, this is nice. Beautiful, flash, authentic. The best lefty quarterback in the game. It is Steve Young.
Nice.
The gold face mask, the gold ink. That is the NFC West. And that is Timothy Hackett. Hacking his way to a W, Steve Young. Pun intended. That is very, very cool right there. I love the flash authentic, the best lefty quarterback in the game, Steve Young. By the way, Steven, this guy led the league in passing touchdowns 4 times, passer rating 6 times, made 7 straight Pro Bowls. He was a 2-time MVP, Hall of Fame quarterback. That is beautiful. Very, very nice right there. Steve Young for Timothy Hackett. That is how we do. So, whew. It's either LT or Trevor Lawrence, Steven.
Probably Lawrence.
Lawrence? All right. Lawrence works for me. Mobley left the game with an ankle injury, says Anthony. And Chronic Funk says, was it that much? 25-point fourth quarter comeback. Is that right, Steven?
Probably correct.
That sounds crazy. Anthony needs Dallas minus 5.5 and Denver money line for the parlay. Okay. Well, Dallas. Oh, well, that's not looking good, actually, Steven. It is the NBA, though. Plenty of time left.
I mean, 9 points is...
Mavs are down 4 at the half. Luka Doncic has 28 points, Steven.
That sounds correct.
At halftime.
That sounds incredibly correct for him.
32-6 run for the Cavs. Was it LeBron James out there tonight or something? Holy cow.
I bet on the Celtics.
Oh, that's what it was. The Steven factor.
100%.
Okay.
It's clearly a personal...
Did someone impersonate LeBron James out there?
Yeah, they just said, this guy, he bet on him, and you know what? It gives you all the power to make ridiculous comebacks.
Oh, that's crazy.
Even though you're without your best player and your young stud center.
Weird. Sports, man. Any given day, anything can happen in sports.
That's a fact.
That's why we love the games. So Diamond Double. We got ourselves now 3 boxes left, Steven. And that includes a Tony Romo Speed Flex. That's a Speed Flex authentic, man. Where are my Dallas Cowboy fans at? That double box break, Steven. Tony Romo and A.J. Brown in the double box. Let's get that knocked out next. That is very, very cool. Oh. JJ also had the Celtics tonight, too.
Right. Just...
Wade had 20 fourth quarter points. Wow, Anthony. That's nuts. It's kind of like Max Strus had those, 15 in the last 3 minutes against the Mavericks.
Yeah.
Something about those Cav role players this year, apparently. So, guys, let's get that Tony Romo Speed Flex. A Speed Flex Authentic, Steven, typically worth double or normal authentic, $600 to $700 unautographed. You have the Romo autograph on there, the value goes up. Now, everybody knows who Tony Romo is. A lot of folks watched him play. A lot of folks watch him as the broadcaster these days on CBS with Jim Nance, the lead color commentary guy for CBS, Tony Romo. A.J. Brown, top 5 receiver, back-to-back years in receiving yards. And then the third helmet left is the Warren Moon, secondary headliner. So, Diamond double box, 8 to go. Diamond single, 7 to go. We do have a mini break on deck here. 1 spot to go. The minis are coming up. Otherwise, the break page is a little bit open right now, guys. Come and get those spots. Quick reminder in the vault. We still have that Alex Smith Hydro Speed Flex, a guy we almost never get in the break room. If you thought the Steve Young we just pulled is nice, how about this other Steve Young? Let me go to the vault single where the videos are at. How about this one right here? Steve Young Chrome Speed Flex with the red visor. That thing is absolutely nuts, Steven. That's still out there. This Alex Smith Hydro Speed Flex. That's still out there. We still have the authentic of Tony Romo on the amp this time. We have a Von Miller Speed Flex with an orange visor. That Curtis Martin helmet we just saw, Steven, still in here in this break. Tony Dorsett, Keenan Allen, Zay Flowers, secondary headliners left in the vault. 7 spots to go in the last slab break. 7 spots to go in the jerseys. 6 spots to go in the college single. 6 spots to go in that college double. How did we stop in the diamond, Steven?
I don't know.
Tony Romo Flex?
Maybe he annoyed everyone.
Apparently. Tony Romo Speed Flex, 3 boxes left. I think we just got the cycle, though, Steven. At least one of every break. Mini helmets are coming up. Do still have Emmitt Smith in here. We still have Justin Jefferson, Antonio Gates, Warren Sapp, DeAndre Swift. We got some goodies. So go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers for our mini double box. Double the boxes, double the fun here in the break room. Man, the diamonds, all the diamonds. The next 2 diamonds are going to be really, really good, Steven. I'll tell you that. Uh-oh. Your buddy David Griffin's in here.
Yes, he is.
He wants 9 and 25. What's up, David? 9 and 25. He was giving you some hate the other day, Steven.
I don't doubt it.
You did not crack his top 3 favorite people at UA. I was shocked. I was shocked.
Nothing surprises me about the BCS national system that David has operating on.
29.
Grumpy people shouldn't be in your top 3.
You know what his number 1 is?
You?
No.
No way, it's Colin.
It's Colin. Number 1 is Colin.
I wonder what Colin did that day.
I'm only number 3, Steven.
Who's number 2, Dom?
Alex.
Wow.
Alex.
At least I'm ahead of Dom still.
Yeah.
Never gets
We got 9 and 28.
Well, thanks, David.
Yeah.
Real cow.
Did not make the top 3. That's okay. All right.
Him and his Latino heat.
Latino heat. He loves Latino heat, man. He'll see it.
To write a sticker for that.
Which one is that?
I'm guessing it's
Steve Young?
guessing. That make the most sense.
Let me put it in there.
Yeah, Steve Young.
Good job, Timothy Hackett. 1 spot, $174 for a Steve Young Flash Authentic. All right. Mini double box. The playmakers coming up. David, Timothy, JJ, Michael, and Matthew for the mini helmets. Jay Jettas, Emmett Smith. 2 biggest names left. Grumpy inherited his whole auto collection from me. He knows he is on my nice list. Good, David. We're all good people here. You should love all of us equally, David. Love us all equally, and we'll accept you, right? And mini double coming up. Let's get that diamond knocked out, folks. 8 to go in the double, 7 to go in the single. Tony Romo Speed Flex left. I am shocked. Absolutely shocked that's not happening here very quickly. 10 clicks. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Thor is questionable, he says. Well, David is like a politician. He flip-flops every single day. I get it, David. Decisions are hard. Timothy Hackett's got the NFC North. David Griffin in his Saints spot NFC South. Michael Alonso in the Emmett Smith spot NFC East. JJ NFC West, AFC North. Matthew AFC South. JJ AFC East, and JJ AFC West. So David's a flip-flopper. He's always changing his mind, Steven. Now Colin's questionable all of a sudden. So he's went from number 1 to number 6 all of a sudden.
David, Colin doesn't even know where LSU is in the college conferences.
SEC, it just means more, baby.
Actually, he probably knows that one.
He knows that one. Malik Neighbors, that guy's going to be a stud. I'll tell you that. All right, the first mini in the double box. We got a Cowboy Flash mini helmet here. Oh, this is one we haven't seen much. So a lot of love for Drew Pearson. Well, the receiver right beside him, Steven, Tony Hill. Very, very solid wideout, Super Bowl champion. Michael Alonso in the NFC East. Congrats on Tony Hill. That's something different, Steven.
I know, right?
A nice little filler hit on the Dallas Cowboy mini helmet. Catching passes from Roger, the Dodger Staubach. Tony Hill was a very, very solid wide receiver. Could be a future Hall of Famer. 3-time Pro Bowler, Super Bowl champion. His numbers very much on par with Drew Pearson. So if Pearson's in the Hall of Fame,
right,
why isn't Tony Hill in the Hall of Fame? Now, those are the questions I'm asking the Hall of Fame committee, right? So Michael with just 1 spot taking home. Tony Hill looking for Emmett Smith next. Even William hasn't seen that one, yeah. I've seen it a couple times, but it's been a while, Steven. Maybe last year before William was a customer. I've seen that a couple times, but that is something new. New stuff across all our breaks. Alex Smith in the vault for the first time. Tony Hill for one of the first times here in the breaks. Dallas Cowboy wideout from back in the day. Here we go.
Not my whole collection, but most of my collection.
You do have a lot.
I do have a lot.
I have some stuff from David, too.
Exactly. I sent you a nice David Carr Saints mini.
That's nice. Yeah,
returned the favor.
That was very, very nice of
Probably
you,
maybe
Steven.
the rudest way possible.
Box 28 is next. 28 of 30 in the Playmaker mini helmets. All right, what do we got here, Steven? What do we got? Oh, my God. We got a double up. We got a double up. I think this is, yep, that's who I thought it was. Pro Bowl cornerback, big play Slay. Darius Slay Jr. Holy cow, I do feel bad for JJ in this break. But, man, Michael got one spot, Steven. Got 2 hits. One of the best corners in the league, Darius Slay.
That's like the beauty of the room, though, you know?
The one spot, double up.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happens. All it takes is 1 to win. And in a double box break, you're going to win 2. Former Lion at one point, Darius Slay. Led the league in picks 1 year. 6-time Pro Bowler. All-Pro as well. This guy's an absolute beast, Darius Slay Jr. So double up in the mini helmets. Are we going to have an A.J. Brown and Tony Romo double up in the diamond, Steven?
They're real questions.
I sure hope so. I sure hope so. Oh, we got some sort of comment in another language, Steven, which is always a good reminder to tell you guys this.
We speak English.
We speak, well, not that. I was going to say we stream internationally. We are
English.
Available in just about every country. Not sure about North Korea, Steven. A few others as well. But just about every country, you can watch us at any single moment. We do stream internationally. I'm sure that Bob Boulay or David Griffin will help translate for us, Steven. Not sure what that comment means. But good job, Michael Alonso, on Darius Slay Jr. There's a guy from Argentina that's a big fan of the stream, Steven.
Right.
He was talking the other day how much he likes watching the show. So, good stuff.
Fun entertainment for the whole family.
Yes. Anywhere in the world, Ultimate Autographs. And we do ship internationally. We've had a couple guys from Great Britain order before. A lot of Canadian folks as well. There was one guy from Australia. I think he might have ordered, Steven. I can't remember for sure. So Playmaker minis in the books.
Excuse me.
Bless you, Sir Steven. And break page is a little bit open. I think I'll hit him with the top to bottom rundown and a wink wink, nudge nudge. Let's get going with those orders. We'll be here till 9:30 at least, Steven, every single night.
Ooh, what was the final
Minimum 3.5 hours, but we could be here till 10, 11, 12. As long as orders are coming in, we will continue to break boxes here in the break room.
Purdue pulled away in the end.
Purdue won?
77-71.
Ooh, Colin.
I mean, it's tough to...
What was the line? It had to be pretty close on the
I'm guessing it was
line.
really close, but, like, come on.
Because Illinois was at home.
Come on.
I'm guessing it was like 4.5.
Zach Edey is just not fair to anything.
Not in college. That's for sure.
Not at that level.
Oh, it was Illinois was favored.
Really?
Minus 2.5.
That's because the Big Ten's just a wild, wild, wild west. In
Yeah.
terms of when you play in a nice tough matchup, you don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Mizzou's going for their first conference win. Down 5 late in the first half here. 0-16 Mizzou in the conference this year.
In conference.
0-16.
What's their overall record?
8-21.
Oh.
So
Not their best year.
not their worst year. Yeah. I don't think they've ever went 0 in conference. My Mizzou Tigers. So I think they are going to go 0. It's the last game. The LSU's their last game, Steven.
Well, it's tough when you lose a superstar like Kobe Brown.
Yes, he was really good for them.
Yeah.
Kobe was legit. All right, so I'll do a quick top-to-bottom rundown, but I'll answer Craig's question. Diamond helmets, Craig, we got 3 boxes left, and we got 3 headliners left. I'm a little surprised, Steven. Tony Romo Speed Flex, man. One of the most known quarterbacks in the game, 4-time Pro Bowler, Dallas Cowboys superstar, Tony Romo Speed Flex, Craig Crenshaw. A.J. Brown Authentic. A.J. Brown, one of the best receivers in the league, top 5 in receiving yards, back-to-back seasons, AB 11. And then the third helmet left is the 5-time Grey Cup champion, former Grey Cup MVP, Canadian Football League Hall of Famer, Pro Football Hall of Famer, 9-time Pro Bowler, the great Warren Moon. 3 boxes left. 3 headliners left in the Diamonds. The vault is full of awesome authentics. Curtis Martin on the Jets authentic. 6th all-time leading rusher. Alex Smith on the Hydro Speed Flex. Former number 1 overall pick. Former Pro Bowler. Former NFL Comeback Player of the Year. The Comeback Player of the Year inscription on that Alex Smith lid. We still have the Steve Young Chrome Speed Flex. The best lefty quarterback in the game. And Steven, when we get a second, could you add it to the double by chance, those videos too?
Yeah, to the double or to both?
Just to both. It's in the single, but not the double. Interesting. Just so that I could just put it in there when I show that off. Here's that Steve Young lid. We have a Von Miller Speed Flex. We have 3 Speed Flexes left, Steven, in the vault. A Von Miller, former Super Bowl MVP, with that orange visor. We still have the Tony Romo Amp Authentic. Where is the love for Tony Romo tonight, Steven? They normally like this guy in the break room. Where is the love? Tony Dorsett is a secondary headliner, another double up in the NFC East. Hall of Fame running back Keenan Allen, Zay Flowers, couple awesome receivers. And we still have 3 vault keys, including the $300 gift card, man. We've done how many vaults tonight? We did 3 doubles and a single, so that is 7 vaults. There's 22 vaults left, Steven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 photo headliners, 3 secondary, 8. Then with the 3 vault keys, 11 and 22 chance at a headliner or a vault key in there. Not bad. Tyler Drake went to college with Alex Smith. He's a beast. I imagine that was at Utah, Tyler. What was it like having Urban Meyer as your coach?
Right.
That's interesting. I believe it was Urban Meyer coaching Alex Smith back at Utah. The number 1 overall pick by the 49ers, Alex Smith. Taken by Harbaugh, actually. Was Harbaugh the coach when they took him number 1? I know he was his coach for a while, at least. But I know for sure he was number 1 to San Fran.
Yeah, I think he was his coach for a little bit, but
yeah, I don't know if he was the coach when they picked him number 1 though.
No,
I don't think so.
Mike Singletary, right?
Mike Singletary, maybe.
It was in a transition of that.
Yeah, I have to look it up. 6 to go in the slab single, the last slab break. That is the Chase Wheel Spin tonight. 6 to go in the college. We've done 4 college boxes already. We are down to just 10 college boxes left. That includes a Terrell Davis full-size rep helmet, Bronco Hall of Fame running back. That includes a Ray Lewis full-size rep for Miami, most tackles in league history in the NFL. O.J. Simpson, pro and college football Hall of Fame running back. DJ Moore on the Maryland Authentic, Bear superstar, 6th in receiving yards this last season, DJ Moore. Sterling Sharp, former Triple Crown winner for most receiving yards, receiving touchdowns, and catches in a single season. Then another Bear, Fox Football's Greg Olson on a rep helmet. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 headliners in 10 boxes, 60% in the college. Jerseys, we got 25 jerseys left, and we still have 11 headliners left. That includes, let's see, Edgerrin James, Trayvon Diggs, Randall Cunningham, Devontae Adams, Hines Ward, Evan Engram, Bob Greasy, then some awesome running backs, LaDainian Tomlinson and Steven Jackson. Secondary headliners left, Sean Merriman and Ricky Waters in the jerseys. Diamond single, 7 to go. Again, guys, 3 boxes left in the diamond helmets. 3 boxes left. Tony Romo, Warren Moon, and A.J. Brown. Mini helmets, 7 to go. We are now down to 14 minis left, and we still have 7 headliners left. 50% chance. NFL's all-time leading rusher, Emmitt Smith. Number 1 all-time in receiving yards per game, Jay Jetta's Justin Jefferson. Most receiving touchdowns ever for a tight end, Antonio Gates. Besides Aaron Donald, Steven, probably the best defensive tackle ever, Warren Sapp.
Right.
And then DeAndre Swift, Eagle running back, Secondary guys, Jeff Garcia and Dan Hampton, 7 and 14 chance at a headliner in the minis. So 9-14. Like I said, we'll be here till at least 9:30. But Steven, if we want to be on past 9:30, now's that time to order.
Get the ball rolling.
Pretty open right now. We are at 6 or more away across the board here tonight. I would like to knock out some breaks. Otherwise, these will be, breaks for tomorrow's program. I guess the question for the chat right now is, what do you guys want to break? Because we can tag team a break or two and really get moving here in the break room, Steven.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to break? I personally think it's got to be the diamonds for me, Steven, but it's not what I want. I guess they were probably really looking for the Steve Young, perhaps, right?
Yeah, the chrome.
The Flash one. The
Well,
chrome's still out there.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I was like, what were they chasing in the diamonds that...
Man, Speed Flex?
Tony Romo Speed Flex.
First of all, that's a double up right there.
With A.J. Brown.
Yeah.
I don't know why it slowed down all of a sudden, the diamond helmets. We do have the single that's 7 away as well. And then we'll get some more diamonds in the room, and they are going to be very, very good. That's all I'm going to say, Steven. The next diamonds, probably during tomorrow's noon show, possibly during the 3 p.m. show. We have 2 really good options. We'll probably do the pass interference, which I think is just marginally better, but look at this thing, Steven. Look at the headliners in there. The dual signed lids.
Oh my gosh.
Chrome Flex. Speed Flex. Custom.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's a good one. The other one's not bad either. So, we got options.
Yeah.
We got options here in the break room for the next series. Question is, what do you guys, the customers, want tonight?
The chase is the slab.
Yeah, the chase is the slabs, Craig. The slab is a filler, but doesn't mean it's bad, right? 1 box left. That could be an awesome break in the slab cards. Could perhaps mean a new series for these guys tomorrow as well. Should we knock out the slab cards, Steven? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You guys may not be disappointed. So, who won the Steve Young, Steven?
The Steve Young, give me one moment.
I think it was Timothy Hackett won it with 1 spot, man. Talk about a snipe, right?
Yep, Timothy Hackett, 170. Yeah, nice hit, man.
Yeah, very nice. $174 for a Steve Young Flash Authentic. I guess, Steven, while we wait, let's talk about what we think the best hits were tonight.
I mean, this is kind of the show where it's like a multiple awards kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like an Oscars kind of situation.
Yeah.
There's the best, there's the most impressive, most outstanding.
Like the best player.
Best dressed.
Well, the best dressed helmet is this one.
Exactly.
This thing is the Hydro Speed Flex Jason Taylor. This thing is fantastic. Love this one.
AFC South hit of the night.
There was a lot of them. Well, the AFC South hit of the night is Derrick Henry. And this is the Lunar Authentic Derrick Henry with the blue ink. I kind of like this one because we don't get to see Derrick Henry all that often. Combo of the name and not seeing him often. So, did Craig Crenshaw win something tonight?
I love the baby blue.
The baby blue is nice.
Did Craig Crenshaw win something?
Yeah.
I don't have him.
He says, I've been shut out tonight, so not tonight.
I mean, he won Carson Beck earlier today.
Oh, you got Carson Beck today? Not bad, Craig. Not bad for a Georgia Bulldog fan. Here's the Ram Authentic. The Retro Authentic hit of the night, Steven. LaDainian Tomlinson on that TCU lid. Top face mask of the night, right?
Yep, see, there you go.
Can I see the LT real quick? This thing is nice.
It's a multiple award show. Throwback hit of the day, the Warner.
I mean, my favorite player on the desk today is either LT or Warner. I've been pulling a lot of Tomlinson. My personal favorite hit is Kurt Warner. But if we're going off popularity, I'd probably say Steve Young is the hit of the show because it's a Flash Authentic. It's a great quarterback. They're obviously chasing him. I'd go Steve Young or the Jason Taylor because it's incredible lid, right?
Absolutely incredible.
This Hydro Flex with the inscriptions. And King Derrick Henry has to be up there as well tonight.
Right.
Beautiful lid, Derrick Henry. So, some of the best lids, I'll put the Jason Taylor on there now, Steven, because I think it looks the nicest, right?
It looks insane.
Displays the nicest. It's got the 6-time Pro Bowl, the 2006 Defensive Player of the Year inscription. It's got his 139.5 career sacks. It's got, quite frankly, Steven, everything. Everything you can ask for in a helmet. It's custom. It's got a visor. It's got inscriptions. It's an awesome player. It's an awesome get, to say the least, on this beautiful, beautiful Jason Taylor. So I'm hoping we're not done for tonight. But if these guys don't start ordering, we could be. Because up until 9 o'clock, the orders were almost nonstop. Since 9 o'clock, only 2 orders coming through, Steven. So got to get those orders going to keep the breaks going. We're going to knock out the slab wheel spin here at 9:25, Steven. Unless that slab break is 3 or less spots away. It's 6 to go right now. If it's 3 or less away, I'll give them extra time to fill it up to get in the chase wheel spin. Otherwise, slab wheel spin is coming up here very, very shortly. I still think the best bet to the break is the diamond, given it's a 3-in-3 chance at a headliner. But the second best bet might be the vault.
Yeah.
Because where do we have the most speed flexes? It's the vault. Chrome flex, Steve Young. I only seen that lid like once or twice in the room. I've never seen the Hydroflex Alex Smith in the room before. 2020 Comeback Player of the Year. What a story that was, Steve.
Right?
Because this guy, like, literally, his life was on the line.
He didn't look good walking.
And he wanted to play football.
Yeah, exactly.
People were like, why? You've got a wife, you've got kids, what are you doing? He wanted to prove that he can do it.
And he
did it.
He did it indeed.
He did it, Alex Smith. And then Von Miller, also a speed flex with the orange visor. 3 speed flexes left, Steven, in the vault still.
Yeah.
And an amp Romo as well.
Super clean.
Not bad. Not bad. Craig Crenshaw says, anyone want to hit something? I mean, I do, Craig. If I were in the break room, I would hit something as well. But pretty open. So if no one else gets in here by 9:30, if no one orders the next 8 minutes, Steven, we'll hop off. We get some positive movement. We can keep the night going if you guys want. It's going to be me and Alex tomorrow at noon and 3. You and Colin tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Central Time. So a lot of awesome breaks in the break room. It'll be a lot of fun series tomorrow as well, including a new diamond series.
Yeah, right?
We'd love to get those diamonds going. The similarities between Smith and Theismann's injuries is crazy, says Chronic Funk. Both terrible. Both terrible, but both awesome guys, Joe Theismann and Alex Smith.
That's true.
So, as a Chief fan, I've got a soft spot for Alex Smith. Mahomes obviously took him to the next level, but Alex Smith was very, very solid, Steven.
Right.
So, led the league in passer rating in 2017. A 2-time Pro Bowler, Alex Smith was. A winning quarterback, right? To tell you as a quarterback, you got to win games. 99, 67, and 1 in his career, Alex Smith. That's a lot of W's.
That is a lot of W's.
He had a winning record with every team he quarterbacked. The Niners, the Chiefs, and Washington.
Good for him.
Winning record all 3 places.
Well done.
Washington, not the easiest place to win at. And he was 11-5 as Washington starter, including 5-1 in his last season in 2020, Steven. 5-1 as the starting quarterback, Alex Smith.
Not bad.
Victories, baby. Victories for Alex Smith. Very cool. So what do we think, guys? Are we done for tonight, or do we want some more? I know Craig Crenshaw is interested. Got in that diamond single. There we go, Craig. Is somebody going to join Mr. Crenshaw? Because we are doing that slab break, or the slab wheel spin next, Steven. 6 to go in the diamond single. Let's knock this bad boy out. I guess a serious question for the chat. Do you guys not like Tony Romo? I don't know. Did Tony Romo not become cool, Steven? I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe they don't like his announcing anymore. I don't know.
I mean, I know he didn't have the most success. He was good, though.
4-time Pro Bowler, Steven.
Exactly.
Tony Romo, he was very, very solid in the NFL.
For especially where he came from.
I mean, there's a 50% chance the double has Romo and a 50% chance the single has it. There's 2 breaks left.
Yep.
NFL career passer rating, I know it's one stat. Tony Romo, 12th all-time, Steven. 97.1. Right below Tom Brady, who was 97.2.
Wow.
Deceptive stat, not everything. Obviously, Kirk Cousins, Jimmy G. Surprising they're there.
That's
but
true.
still a good number. Actually, Mahomes is now number 2 all-time in passer rating.
Behind who?
Rodgers, 103.6. Mahomes is 103.5.
Because did he struggle this year, I guess?
Just slightly.
And Rodgers didn't improve anything?
Well, Rodgers didn't play.
He just stayed?
4 plays. Mahomes' passer rating this year was, where is it? 92.6, which is a career low for a starting season. And it was not his fault, I'll tell you that much.
No, there was definitely some drop balls.
Quite a few. But Tony Romo, 97.1 passer rating, 78-49 as a starter, Steven. Talk
That's
about
crazy.
winning games, Tony Romo. He had 1 losing season as a quarterback when he played 6 games, 1-5 in 2010.
Wow.
He had himself 4,903 pass yards in a season, Steven. 1, 2, 3, 4 4,000-yard passing seasons, 34, 31, 28, 31. A lot of touchdowns for Romo. More than double touchdown to pick ratio.
Romo could get it.
Which is better than Troy Aikman.
Yeah.
Statistically. Aikman won 3 Super Bowls, different eras, but if you put up the stats next to each other, Tony Romo's stats, better than Troy Aikman's stats. That is factually accurate. Craig says I do a slab as well. Well, I did say if it's 3 away by 9:25, I'll give you guys more time. It is still 6 away. So we will do the slab wheel spin right now. Unless, Craig, you want to buy 6 spots and get yourself a slab. Now, Steven, think about this. $32 a spot. He buys the 6 spots. That's what, $192? Mm-hmm. He gets a slab card, but he also gets pretty good shot at the wheel spin at both.
Yeah.
So, unless you're buying out the slab break right now, Craig, we are knocking out that slab wheel spin. Will be the last thing we do before we go home tonight. Because, really, every break is pretty open. And he's a Cowboy, exactly. More value in the Cowboys, no doubt about that. All right, let's do the chase wheel spin. Good luck, guys. Somebody's getting a bonus gift card here, Steven, in our slab wheel spin. 10 clicks. Good luck, good luck, good luck. We got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10th and final click. It's Rudy, the underdog story. Rudy Whalen. So, Rudy, if you're out there, let me know what number you want to start on. Otherwise, we'll start you on 1 for your wheel spin. And Craig's saying diamond, single, anyone, right? That's what I'm thinking, Steven. I'm surprised. Surprised here. We did just get an order, though, looks like, maybe?
No.
No, that was an earlier one? Mm-hmm. All right. So we'll pull this up on 1.
We are 6 away now on the single for the diamonds, though.
Okay, yep. That's our closest break right now. 6 to go. 20 seconds, Rudy. Let me know. Otherwise, we're spinning this on 1. Whatever it lands on, that's how much money you get on a gift card, Rudy.
Collins Burner.
Mm-hmm.
Well done, Colin.
No, that's Colin Rubio. This is Rudy. Different guy.
Oh, Rudy.
Rudy Whalen.
Whalen.
Yeah. All right, Rudy, here we go. Pretty good, Steven. Pretty good. Can almost get in the diamond single in honor of Jaguar great Jimmy Smith. 82, baby.
Not bad.
82 on that wheel spin. Very, very nice. So 929. Last call for orders. A lot of 6s, a lot of 7s, a lot of 8s. We will hop off here in a second. Unless someone makes a massive order, guys. If you want to, like, if someone wants to get 3 diamond spots, Steven, get it to 3 or less. We'll keep going. Otherwise, we're hopping off here at 9:30. It's been a really, really good show. A lot of great stuff. A lot of great authentic helmets. It's always more fun when authentics come out. Now, that is definitely the case. Authentics in the college, authentics in the vault, and all authentics in the diamonds, of course. So, any final thoughts from you, Steven?
No, very solid show, but, I mean, could we have done more? Absolutely.
Could we have pulled Romo?
Yeah. I mean, there's 3. We know the last 3. It's not like those are the last 3. We don't know what's happening in the diamonds.
Romo, A.J. Brown, and Warren Moon.
And one's a speed flex.
Speed flex, Tony Romo. Roughly about $1,000 value on that Romo authentic.
Truly perplexed, my man. Truly perplexed.
You buy out the whole diamond single, you get a 1 in 3 chance at Tony Romo. It pays off, right? $600-something.
Generally speaking.
The authentic itself is worth more than that, Steven. I mean, heck, even if you hit the A.J. Brown or Warren Moon, you're getting pretty darn close to your money's worth. If not, Steven. So that's for the single. Now, talk about the double. You buy out the whole diamond double. You hit Brown and Romo, and you're still probably doing all right.
Right.
Especially if you win with one spot, then you're really doing all right in that diamond double box. So, let's see here. Refreshing again. Does not look like anyone else is in the diamond for tonight. So, guys, I think this will do it for us tonight. Steven, thank you so much for co-hosting, for producing. Doing a great job as always. Thank you to the customers for watching, for chatting, for buying. You guys are great. Without you guys, this break room is not possible. Have a great night, guys. And I'll see you tomorrow at noon. And 3, Steven sees you tomorrow at 6. We're on 12, 3 p.m., 6 p.m. Central Time every single day right here at Ultimate Autographs. Have a great night, guys.